Morning, good afternoon, good evening, good yesterday, good tomorrow. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you are having a fantastic day today. We just had a fantastic storm. Well, fantastic is a bit of an over exaggeration. Like 5 flashes of lightning and a rumble of thunder, and it's done. Ah, well, we never usually get a good storm these days. Right. So we have got a few little things, odd jobs to get done. We got to finish off what Ellie was doing on the tungsten volcano planetoid. We've got to do a couple of other odd jobs around the base. I think that need getting done, or at least working on. Let's get into it, shall we? Right. So where we left off. I remember. We have our weird double lock. Take your suit off. Suit back on again. But until we get this place habitable, I guess that's how we're going to keep it. Right. This thing is pooping away tons of oxalite up here. Oh, I see. She's come for a bit of a break next to the mini-pod. Fair enough. Fair enough. I agree. So you should. No way to deconstruct it and move it closer either. You only have one. So, yeah. You'll get a break and go to bed, should I say. Let's see which auto sweeper is overheating. Oh, it's this fella. Yeah, let's suppress that because I'm really not bothered. We've removed the fan now, so yeah, kind of annoying. Broken, so this isn't going to actually go anywhere. But we need the liquid to come up here, and that might be better made of thermium or something if this isn't going to turn to steam. We put this tiles here to raise this level. We could just put it in the water. Probably be able to reach. Or at least if one corner of it was touching the water, it would be fine. It would be being cooled. And the same with this thing. So yeah, it looks like we've got bust back in there again. Oh well. Oh well, is it a 5-cycle save game already? I've only just started. I've only just begun. No. Right, at least it's working. At least it's making it turn into tiles and it's not staying as a red hot liquid. Just not getting swept out, which is kind of annoying. That mass will build up. Well, we can go back in. There are jobs here to get done. I was coming down here to try and mop up some of this liquid phosphorus. I think the heat in here might actually just keep it liquid form, so that'd be fine as a little splash of liquid for that. What are you doing? I guess we'll just let her get stuff done, whatever she's got left to do. Tank is slowly cooling down. It's down to 31.4. Do want to overwrite these tiles here, though. Come on. Yeah, it's not a trick question. Anything will do. Granite will be absolutely fine. Just so that they are not like, you know, normal pipes. They're actual insulated. But by the time the water gets up here, it is actually at a decent temperature, 31.3. And these are all growing now. They've lost their weird symbol. There's no off-gassing of horrible slime because it's overpressured with carbon dioxide. We can send some liquid over if we want to. I don't actually want to. Rather not. Yeah, unfortunately, once this is built, that means she'll now be able to walk across the top. I'd rather she couldn't come in here and use it as a sort of walk across point. I don't know if this one's going to break when the rocket takes off. It may overheat. Theoretically, any gases should just evaporate into space by the time they get to here, but I know that they can travel a bit further than that. So yeah, we'll just leave her to get on with whatever she's got to do. And make sure that these jobs are like that. Yes, 6. Right, let's you dig that out. What is that there? A bit of dirt formed over there. Oh, okay. Actually, no, finish your wire. Finish your wire. You don't have to keep jumping backwards and forwards. Finish that first. Just when you get down there, you got to mop that up pretty darn fast, because if you don't, it's going to solidify. Well, there's no actual atmosphere there, is there? Well, there is a little bit. There's polluted oxygen in here. That could potentially some 50-degree chlorine gas, and some, you know. But that was a gas, I think, at one point. Phosphorus gas. Right. Okay. Can you actually do this instead? Insufficient steel. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I need steel. Is there anything else to build it out of? There's a small amount of copper here. Bit of copper wire there. Wow, we used all of that. 10. What was it? 10 kilos. Reiki. Would enable this conveyor loader, but then she'll spend her entire life just walking backwards and forwards with tiny amounts of oxalite again. That might be better off being loaded over here, so that we can allow the sweepers to chuck into the conveyor loader and that to just run into here. That way this puff that's living up here, or these puffs that are living up here, all this oxalite can be swept away automatically. That would actually be a kind of good use of the time, wouldn't it? I was going to use that there, but how could we get that over to there, though? You'd have to put it like that and kind of somehow jump it over this. Pretty, would it? No, not really. And I don't fancy running it all the way around the other way. We could definitely put one there. Not out of thermium, though. Cancel that. That's stupid. But yeah. We'll send some steel over, I think. Send some more steel. We used all of that steel. 10 tons of steel. We had already bought 5 tons of steel before that. Ooh, I wonder if there's any in the rocket that she can take. Any in here? That's plastic. This is why I make things. What's that made of? That's made of plastic. The refrigerator is made of obsidian. The mess table's made of steel. Doors are made of steel. If I bust those doors down, is that going to stop that being a bedroom? I think you've got to get rid of the orbital data collection lab. You deconstruct that and deconstruct these doors. Then I don't think it would matter, would it? I think this would just become one big room. Right, I want to pop to over here, because this is where we were going to make our battery box. I want to see how that's going. Oh, that's going great. Nice. I think we might put some more in. Maureen? Hi, Maureen. Right, it's better to be Maureen than moron. Okay. We'll also deconstruct some of this. There, because I don't want to accidentally destroy that wire. I know what I'm like. Right, perfect. That's looking good. What is that set to? 50 kilos. I want to see if this is... no, that's fresh. Okay, so I'm going to try the temp shift plate because this isn't working how I wanted it. My thermal conductivity for iron. What's cobalt like? No, not brilliant. Glass. We can make it out of glass. Plastic wouldn't be much use. Ice wouldn't be a lot of use. I think we'll just make it out of iron. Seems good enough to me. And when I see that's done, we'll put another tile back there again. Okay, good job. Right, let's go to our space station. I want to check the room overlay and see if that is a barracks, and it is, even without that being deconstructed. Uh-oh. Guess what we deconstructed? We need to mop this quick. Mop that. That is always a problem. Orbital data collection lab, deconstruct. Liquid pipe. Don't deconstruct, you bloody muppet. Ah, okay. So now we got to rebuild that. Okay, fair enough. Get on with that. Better do it because this is off-gassing and you're going to have a... yeah. That shouldn't be able to off-gas. It's in a pile of liquid, but something's going on there. Actually, let's go to Grosselin, see what she's actually up to. Are you going to do that job? No, you're going to go to eat. And you'll come back here to stand next to that for 5 minutes. And then you'll go back there to sleep. Now where are you going? Oh, toilet. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. 380 watts is only actually... it's night time, so it's not producing much. Going through that and through into our batteries. Well, we're doing all right. Those batteries are looking well charged up. Disabled by automation. So the water is coming back at a nice temperature that the mushrooms can still grow at. Well, that's perfect. I'm happy with that. Right, so priority that. Let's hope she goes in the rocket and does some mopping. I'm not entirely sure she will. We'll put a mop order back there again. See if she mops up. As soon as she wakes up, she'll mop. My fault. I destroyed the pipe. That was a silly thing to do. Right, so what's going on here? That's being deconstructed when they get ready. This will be constructed. There we go. That gives us some storage for power. We'll go through them all and not that. Yeah, this is going to overheat something chronic, isn't it? Now, I want to come back in here, but I have an idea. I think I'd like to try. Do we have... Oh, hello. Hello, Smog Slug. How are you? We don't have any suitable liquid apart from ethanol. Isn't the best, like, we need to melt some plastic. Make some. How's this going? Is cooling down nicely? Yeah, 2.5 degrees. That's lovely. That was coming back at 80 degrees at the beginning when this was erupting. Now it's 12 degrees. Works quite well, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm impressed with that. That's pretty good. Plants are all going okay. What I was thinking of doing is getting a pair of pajamas for Ellie. Now, if I go to Lavini, our chef, Frankie, not the grill, the chef. I want to click on you. Is he not wearing pajamas? Mm-hmm. Clothing, pajamas. Now I hover over that. Stamina minus 10% per cycle. Athletics minus 8. What? Nobody told me this. Yeah. So there's that. So when you make someone wear pajamas, it makes them a lot slower. You don't want to make people that you need. So what about this guy? You're just running on the wheel, training up. So you need to be putting pajamas on. Because it doesn't matter for you. You're only running on the wheel to train up your athletics and stuff. So where did I put all my clothing? I don't remember where I put it all now. There was a container somewhere that I was sweeping them all into. There's some reed fiber in this one. But, yeah, where did I put it? I'm going to have to... Sorry about my move and scan. I just want to go over here. Let's close that. Let's see if I can find some. See all. Come on. That's not a quick question. Pajamas, 0 units. Really? I thought we had some. We don't actually have any. That means we need to come in here and dispense an item. Someone will come and get hold of that and start doing that for us. That's jolly good. Oh crap, there's liquid leaks and naphtha and stuff. I wonder if that's fell out of here again. Water landed on our naphtha. This is why I normally do this. Over any sort of like liquid locks and things. It's better to have that, but we removed that to put to drip it in. I forgot to put it back. Oh well. That gives you lot something to do. Oh, we've got a pair of pajamas being selected by Otto. Come on, Otto. Let's choose a nice pair of pajamas. Which one do you like the best? They all are identical. You'll still pick one of them, won't you? Right, so now I want to sweep those up and dispense another one. These. Let's buzz up into the base and set this one here. Be the place where pajamas should be stored. Yeah. Please put pajamas in there if you can. If I haven't put them anywhere else, which I probably have. That way we can get a little supply going of pajamas. We are running low on water in our toilets. We need to watch that. That is bad. That means too much water is being fed into here. Not actually going to nip that off for a bit. Hopefully I'll remember to put it back on before we end up overrun with water. Right, so the next plan is to send a pair of pajamas over to thingy and get Ellie to wear them. Ellie too. She might as well have pajamas on. She doesn't need to run around. She only does the farms. Yeah, it'll slow her down even more, so we'll probably be better off waiting a little while. But when she gets more athletics up. And we'll find our friend BLS envoy, or Renvoy as we called him. And we'll see if there's a pair of pajamas in here, which there is. Oh no, I can't do that because the sweeper will put them back in again. Okay. We'll drop them down there. Find the PJs. And we'll scroll down. There we go. You can have those. That pair of pajamas. I'll leave that off and I'll come up here to the one that we send over there. We'll go clothing. pajamas. Bubbles' current errand is to bring pajamas. Okay, fair enough. And then on here we'll put pajamas. Oh, that didn't work, I don't think, did it? No. Tick that box. Thank you very much. Right, so the next time that cycles, the pajamas, well, no, they won't drop in because we've got to actually drop them on the floor once they're put in here. Where's Bubbles? Come on, Bubs. That's the problem with doing it manually. Hi, Stomp. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great week. Fantastic. Come on, Bubbles. Bring us some PJs. I know you've got to go a very long way to get them. Here she comes. Is that Bubbles? I don't know. Actually, no, it's not. Oh, great. Already assigned to assignee. No. That was the ones that were here. No pending deliveries, did we? Nails' current errand. What did it move down the bottom just to trick me? I bet Bubbles just dropped them once we went to lunch. That's just what you're like, isn't it? Alright. Nails can get on with that. Oh, here he is. He's about to give up then. I think Nails bought the ones from inside. So let's drop them out, I think. Yeah, we'll just that round. Drop them in. Spin it back. Let it put them in there first. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Now they're on their way. When they get there, we'll tell Ellie2 to put them on. Ellie the second. Ellie the return. The return of Ellie. Ellie strikes back. Where is all this gosh darn... Oh. I think we may have had some ice melting or something. That would explain the weirdnesses with water everywhere. And just like that, we'll... I don't want to move that because it's got settings on it that I don't want. Yeah, we'll move it properly later. Put it up here or something. A good, better place to put it. All right, flip it round. We'll drop it there. Because all I need this to do is touch this and it will just vanish into space. So if any ice or anything is in here and it melts randomly, as long as this is this height, it should vanish into space and not spill all over the bleeding map. Very annoying. Coming back finding water everywhere. Right, so I want to go to Planetoid. I want to go to Grosselin and just... Actually, no, I want to go to the rocket and see if she's actually mopped up in there. Oh, for Christ's sakes. She's still eating dinner. We've been around the map and you still haven't mopped. Oh, dear. Okay, fair enough. We'll have to come back and keep an eye on her. She'd rather do anything than mop. Anything. There is glass and stuff here that isn't being swept up for some reason. I guess we can add... Can we add that to that? Oh, or is the glass going to be really hot? It's sweep only, so it shouldn't just bring red hot glass here unless we tell them to. Right, how's this going? Waiting for iron. Yeah, we're out of iron, man. Oh no, that's bad. I want to put another 1,000, no, 2,000 kilos. Actually, probably more like 5. Yeah, 5,000. I'll make my mind up. Of steel into that one, please. Thank you very much. Now we'll pop over to Eater, and Ellie should be just waking up. No, do I want to give her the... Because she's slow as yeah, molasses, let's say, already. So if we remove this critter drop-off, we don't really need this in here unless one of these critters dies in here. Then we could probably deal with it, but we could move it into a more convenient position. We deconstruct that for now. Deconstruct you. Deconstruct the sweeper. I think, yeah, we'll also that's set to things as well. So let's just move it. Let's put it over here instead, where it'll be out of our way. Get rid of that. You can go. And what I think we'll do is we'll drop a fire pole and a ladder straight into here. Yeah, better. Then they don't have to go quite so far. We can also drop a fire pole here, I noticed. That would be a useful place to put one. So what have we got to make fire poles out of over here? Gold amalgam, you'll do. Right, that'll go. Actually, we'll go. Should we go all the way down? No, we're going to go down in here, so that's fair enough. We'll get rid of all this junk. Get that built. Get that made. I want that removed as well. So they were lined up to drop crap here. All the loot that we don't want. We're going to move that. Probably prefer it moved over here, actually, where this sweeper could reach it. That would make more sense. So let's get rid of one of these. Well, that's the point. There's a bit of uranium ore in there. Are we still supposed to be putting uranium ore over there? I don't think we've done any. Because that bit of uranium ore is on a 9, so it won't sweep into here because this is on a 9 as well, so it just won't take it. So we need to literally lower that one to an 8. And then it will put the... So we haven't sent any all this time. We haven't sent any uranium ore over there. So we won't be making any diamonds. Okay, right. So I want to move that instead of there. Move it over here. I don't want it powered, so I want to put it between the wires. It can be deconstructed. Once that's built, we'll copy paste the settings over there. Power wire, I can deconstruct that bit there. And I want to get rid of this deodorizer. You can go. And the conductive wire. You can go. Oh, yes. We can speed this up so that Ellie can get in here a lot quicker. Then what I might do is remove these farm stations and put them here instead. So make these like 2 tiles here. I know it means digging up a bog bucket plant or whatever, but it's fine. I don't mind. Putting the farm stations right here will be a lot better for Ellie, because then she could just literally slide down the fireman's pole, and she's right next to where she has to work instead of walking all the way to the ends. I don't think there's any fertilizer left anyway, so there'll only be small amounts that she can use every now and again anyway. Right, has anyone built this unreachable build? I don't think it is. Try building it again, because I think you can build that. Unreachable build. Okay. Could make... That's annoying, actually. Cancel it. Don't bother then. I thought they could build a tile, a temp shift plate diagonally. Nah, never mind. Not important. Right, I am fed up with having to send stuff here to be able to send it over there, so that would be a lot better if... Yeah, that's unrefrigerated sterile. It's not even cold. Temperature's above 4 degrees. That shouldn't be 4 degrees. That should be minus 30. I don't know. That's not working how it's supposed to work. Not for me, anyway. I think we've got much power going, have we? No, not a lot. How much of this is running? Not much. Okay, fair enough. 14,000 calories. I like it. As long as it gets over there, you know, in one piece. Let's get this mopping done. Oh, she's done it at last. Excellent. Okay, fair enough. Right. What's done here? There's a few liquid pipes that she couldn't get done. Let's cancel this bottom bit then. Build those out of something else. What else have we got access to? A little bit of that. That'll be fine. This we need. Just to break that up. Now, we do need to figure out how we're going to get the resin into this room. And not very hot, to be honest. I was hoping that aqua tuner would have pumped that into steam by now, but it's like not really gaining that much temperature in the cooling loop. So, yeah. Oh, crap. We got stuff off gassing everywhere now. Let's move a... yeah, let's not move. Let's brick up the bottom a little bit and raise that level. Not like that, please. That's a bad idea. There we go. Raise up that level there, please. And there. No, don't use your obsidians up. Just the sandstone. Thank you. I have to come in here and dig all this out. There's some more sedimentary in there. I was trying to avoid digging through this bit of abyssalite, but I think we're going to have to. She's gone in here to do this now. Excellent. Got down to there, so let's put in a nice high mop priority on this. Get some of this liquid mopped up. Actually, I don't want too much of it, do I? So let's cancel that one. How much is there? 7 kilos there. And... oh, I think there's quite a lot there. There? 133 kilos. So let's cancel that one there. Let's see if she can mop that for us. When she's finished that, I will leave you watching her and I'll be right back. And I am back. Thank you for your patience. Right, she's off to bed and stuff again. Feels like every 10 seconds they're going to bed, doesn't it? Right, so this system is about to trigger. That one is. I'd rather move that actually. There. Get this one going. Come on. Far as I can move it. Right. Okay. As soon as that door opens, because if I drop steel on the floor, someone's just going to come and sweep it up. I have to drop it in the machine, otherwise it won't get taken. Right. That will do that now. Excellent. A bit of rotten grub fruits there. Right, yeah, so we are out of iron apparently. So, oh, there's iron coming through this. Yeah, good. It's all right. Should have iron. It isn't all stuck here for some reason, is it? No. Good. No, iron should be coming. This is still filling up. This is bad. I thought running at 9 we would easily get ahead, but I think the difference is this thing is constantly running and adding to the system. So it's making up for the downtime and the oil wells are being vented. And it's more than making up for it because this is actually filling up. We won't be able to see there's a ladder soon. There's another tile about to raise. There you go. As that's filling up. Yeah. Might have to pump this up to 10, I think. And force all of these to run. To burn it all off. Let's run that one as well. We run all 5. Yeah, we might as well run all 5. I'm all going. There you go. They're all bobbing up and down. There's one out of sync with all the others. Yeah, why? Why? Why are you out of sync? Go his own way with this, you know. All the others are like, no, this is how it's done. And he's like, no, let me show you. Right, so let's pop back here and see if we can sort this out. Let's copy paste this settings over. And we can deconstruct you. Now, this was the storage from down here. I was trying to keep it like that, but no. We're going to deconstruct. If we need it, we can use it. It's just here. We can, you know, our advantage, but we're better off just putting in what we want where we want it. Good. Right. LE2 has got literally nothing to do now. I think our food supply has slowed down. What we really need is a grub fruit plant so that we can convert some of these into grubs instead of beetles. Beetles don't exactly do much. Right, let's get this bit of, not the cobalt, the wire, please. Right, and so what I want to do up here is deconstruct 2 of these. And we will have a ladder down here. Going up to there. We'll deconstruct this piece. And we'll have a fire pole right next to it. And down there. Tile needs to go, and that mesh tile needs to go, please. Right, that should make things a lot easier for getting in and out of here. Might even lock these doors, so that the only way in and out is through the center part. That will seriously like speed up any kind of going to toilet, going to bed, going to the rec room, whatever. You know, all of those things will be a lot quicker to access. So we'll give them that to do. They can make and do what they want to do there. She should be. Where is she now? Oh, this is running again. This water will be absorbing some of the heat. 63, 3.6, 63.7. Every time that cools down enough for that to need to run. And that should have pushed the liquid up a little bit. Oh, not obsidian. Don't use your obsidian. Can we reach any of this igneous up here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can bust all that down. Excellent. We're going to dig all this out now, I think, and just make an area where we can work. And maybe bust this one in here. Not enough materials. Fair enough. I know. Boom. Dig all that out. There's no useful materials there, I don't think. There's a little bit of sandstone, but everything else... Oh, there's a little bit of stuff there you can use. Okay, we'll leave her to do stuff and things. How she mop that? There's a little bottle of phosphorus there, 133 kilos of it. So let's... While this is all got to be done, this will be our priority. We'll come in here, deconstruct this tile. That'll be Ellie's priority job. Coming to do it now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make this out of whatever's in here. So this bottle emptier needs to be cancelled. We need to make it out of... What was that? There's sedimentary rock in here. So if we make a bottle emptier out of sedimentary rock, we can kind of not let her leave, if you know what I mean. Until she's made it. There you go. Bust that. Ellie, don't go. No doubt. Come on. Build that. Come on. You know you want to. What about these pipes? I change these pipes to sedimentary as well. Oh no, hang on. Wait for that to be built. Hey, look. There's our first bit of iso resin in here. Right, that has got to be set to liquid. Phosphorus liquid, isn't it? Liquid phosphorus. Errands. No pending deliveries. Yes, there is. No pending deliveries. Yes, there's liquid phosphorus, and there is liquid phosphorus. Come on. Oh, she can't reach it, that's why. Go. Ellie, you can do that later. Go and do something else. Feel this, the pressure of this billowing downwards into here. All the time we're wasting, all of our pumping over there is getting moved into this. Oh, so the sooner we can get this liquid phosphorus dumped into here, the sooner we can replace that pipe. I do want that pipe made out of, what was it, sedimentary rock. Boom, boom. Okay. That little piece of pipe needs to be made. She should be able to do that. Now we're just going to pump it all back in, and this is dormant for until she's examined it. I don't know, but it is dormant. Let her do what she's got to do. Come on. Chuck your liquid into there. Now she should be able to pick up that and build that. Yeah, now this can pump, look. You can now stop. I don't want any more liquid in there. Right, now we could sweep this iso resin out quickly, but where are we going to put it if we do? We need to add it to somewhere just to get rid of it as quickly as possible. We got any chests or something dumped down somewhere? No, I didn't bother putting any in. Crap. Now, where is iso resin? Miscellaneous? No. Rare resource. Is it a rare resource? Yes, it is. Iso resin. A resource. Can you please sweep that out, Ellie? Go. Pick up that. Pick up. No. Iso resin. What can I make? This one. I could make this one iso resin. Good. Make her. No. Go back in there. That job. Pick that iso resin up. Not going to do it, is she? Got a bee in her bonnet about something. Where are you going? Going to dig? No. This stores iso resin and there is iso resin. Why won't you do that? Much more important job. Can do it now? Nope. Ah, is it sweep only? Right. Now let's sweep it then. I want to get it out of here because it's our iso resin. We made that. Right, now you can get it. Go. Go. Always a reason. You got to figure out what the reason is, but there's always a reason. Yeah, most of our pressure's losing. Not most of it, but a lot of it. Can I stand that one bit of sedimentary rock being in the machine? Right. Ready? Move. There. Drop that there. Sedimentary rock. Sweep it out. Where are we going to put it? Yeah, it's probably got loads of places. Huh. Right, let's go. Make this one sedimentary rock. Yeah, so that we can go get that chunk swept out of there. Oh, crap. You always go to bloody lunch, I swear, every 2 frickin' minutes. Just go and get it out of there, will you? Don't even need to, you know, take it to the thing. Just drop it. That'll do. Drop it on the floor. I don't care. Right. Now, that needs to be... whatever. No. 9. And what we need to do is get this brick built now. So, that needs to be what? What we got in here that we can build out of? There's obsidian. Let's just build it out of that because that's the closest. And there's enough of it to build that tile. I'm not allowed out. Got to go there. Pick up some obsidian. Because this is now 54 kids. We let us sleep the night. We're going to have to pump her. I don't care. You're going to build that tile before you go to bed. I don't give a damn. You can be hungry. No. You see that? He just went, oh, one tiny amount left to build. Right, now you can flip and leave. Go do whatever it is you've got to do. Right, we'll give her a bit of extra schedule time. She should be on the rocket schedule, if I've got it right. Yeah, she's got down here, so we'll give her a bit more extra downtime, an extra bedtime slot up there, so she's got enough time to go eat. And now this thing, sending a green signal. Pipe blocked. Why is the pipe blocked? Oh, crap. Does that mean that's blocked if that's connected? Gas vent over pressure. Will I patch this out or what? Over pressure. Or didn't we put enough liquid in it? Maybe we needed more liquid. 31 kilos wasn't enough. Should have left that on it. Oh well. We'll put the rest of that in. I didn't want to put too much in there and flood the thing. But hey, we'll see. When she comes back we can get her to put the rest of that in. We'll have to bust that tile open again. And we'll set that back to liquid phosphorus. Yeah, that's odd. Maybe it was okay while it was running. While it was pouring, it seemed like more liquid. Once it stopped, it wasn't as much. No, we're not wasting ceramic. Stop doing that. Our igneous will do. There you go. I just want to kind of flatten this off at the same height all the way along, but it's not going to happen, is it? Unless we can shave, say, those two. Yeah, we can get rid of those two. Yeah. We'll let her do what she's got to do. Should be coming back now. Hopefully she's had enough time for something to eat. Possibly not. You know how this game works. Okay. We should have sent steel over now. So we should be able to go to... Yeah, is she going to... Hang on. Don't leave. I'm going to put that in there. I want to see if that starts to run. That's going to overflow. Went over pressure. They must have patched it then. Really? You patched it out, or doesn't phosphorus count as a liquid anymore? Who knows? That should be plenty of liquid for this game. We just put a block there and see if that helps. You don't have to do that. Come and do this. Yeah. You're allowed out? Did I forget to let you out? No, that's fine. We'll see if that will push the liquid up. Might push it up instead of this way, but we'll see. Gonna work? Gas went over pressure. I guess that means they fixed the bug. Ah, well. Bug no longer works. Got a liquid on it. Unless phosphorus doesn't count for some reason. But that did start pumping, didn't it? I wonder if it will start pumping after the game's restarted. So this pipe is definitely connected through. It is, and it's in liquid. Yep. Doesn't say it's flooded. It just says it's overpressured. I don't know. Interesting. Deconstruct that again when you get a chance. I'm not fussed. Well, that's all now probably about balanced now. Yeah, it's getting there. That won't work. Oh well. Unless phosphorus doesn't work as a liquid medium. I don't know. It definitely started pumping though. I saw it. I know it did. Place the block back there and forget about it. We'll see. We'll have to figure something out. Might have to do a different trick. But if that doesn't work, we ought to go back to Lavini and double check that our Hydra is working. Missed the thing. Check onto gas. There we go. Yep, it's going up. 14,505.3.2.1. Yep, it's definitely going up. By over 5,000 kilos per tile of hydrogen. That's beautiful. And you can see that these are definitely running. Emitting using water. Emitting oxygen, emitting hydrogen. Yep. Definitely running. I think it might just be something weird to do with using the phosphorus as a liquid. Might be something weird to do with that. Let's go back to Aita. And we've put in our fire pole now. Let's just finish that to there. Finish that off. And I want to make all of these, I think, don't I? Yeah, I do. I want some of them being a different. Yeah. So we don't have any fertilizer, so that's the thing we might make, a fertilizer station thing. Because there is a where is it? There'll be a refinement thing, won't it? Where are we? Fertilizer synthesizer. Now what it does, you feed it polluted water. Not much. 39 grams a second. Tiny amount. And you feed it dirt, and you feed it phosphorite, which we've got lying around. 26 grams, tiny amounts, and it gives you natural gas and fertilizer and produce a bit of heat. So, yeah, I'd probably prefer to make that in its own sealed room so the natural gas can't escape. The other choice would be to do a similar thing up here and put it so that all the natural gas just vents out into space all by itself. We'll suppress a couple of these every time we come past. Eventually we'll work our way along. Yeah, look at this. Meat has ended up in here. Ah. Well, that means we've got to add meat to this then. Yeah, otherwise it won't get swept out. Sterile atmosphere refrigerated for the bog jelly, and for the meat it's deep freeze. That's very odd. Very odd indeed. I'll sound like an ent. Very odd indeed. Right, so what am I doing around here? This, what crap have we got to build out of? Granite. Okay, there's granite here. We will build out of that. And we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8. Run along. Oh, yeah, there's another one of those here. Are we going to kill this one? I think we're just going to get rid of this one. Yeah, we're just going to get shot of it. I'm not going to bust through here yet because I don't want all that leaking down here. I'll leave this nice arch of abyssalite here. So we're ready. Right, awesome. So, check. So, that's definitely gone down. It said 2,000, nearly 200 last time. Now we've built that there. 2099. Okay, fair enough. Does that water level look like it's risen to you? Supposed to be able... Oh, unless there's ice in here that's melting. That's a good point. Yeah, that could be the case. We'll deconstruct a couple of these tiles. Let that drop. This should no longer be pouring in there. That should all just disappear into space. We do have ethanol leakage over here. There shouldn't be any way for ethanol to get over there. Crazy, isn't it? I'll cancel that one. Mop just there. Reason being, if you mop there and there, they can't mop that tile. Because if you mop here first, it will mop these two, and then there'll be a blob there they can't mop. If you put a mop there, then it will mop this side and this side of it, and you don't have to try and get under... Yeah, it's impossible to get under neutronium. We'd have to delete the tile and rebuild it. And the less time the dupes are in this area, the better, because I don't want them getting shot in the head by red bolts. This should automatically fire. Oh, after the break. After the break. And now for a commercial break. Let's vent over pressure. Now, I wonder if... I have a plan. If I deconstruct this tile yet again, I'm going to get rid of the bottle emptier. I don't care about that. And I want to sweep out the phosphorus. Not the phosphorus, the sedimentary. All of these jobs are on high priorities. Yes, please. And then I want to deconstruct this vent. Deconstruct it and rebuild it and see if it works. Yeah, that's right. Just come in and stand there by your pod. We build you a phone so you can chat to your friends at home. Yeah, let's build you a phone. There should be power line. There is. You can build yourself a phone, okay? It won't be in a proper place, but it will be at least... Oh, wrong one. Furniture. At least you'll be able to chat to your mates. We'll build you a proper little party room. I think down here it'll be... Instead of building another mushroom farm, because we put all the slime in here. So we'll just let it be. We might drop an egg in there of a grub. If we can fire one over somehow. Get it dropped down here. Presuming you can send eggs. We send an egg over for a grub. We can drop it in there and it will naturally hatch at some point. And then the grub can wander up and down in there, just giving them the grub rub. Boosts their production by 50%, their growth rate. Taking a long time to clean up in here. It really is, but yeah, that's fair enough. Let's deconstruct that. I'm also going to deconstruct this. Actually, don't deconstruct you. We'll cancel that. We'll keep you just in case we need you. We'll get rid of that. And I'm going to put in another one. These conveyor loaders, a third one. Be in range of all of these. And we'll go round the long way. We'll bring it round here and we'll join it to that. We'll set it to oxalite. We'll have a self-loading oxalite machine. Well, and when these guys are ready. We've got a Drecklet egg here. We've got 3 Drecklet eggs here. So yeah, let's somebody died out here and dropped his meat carcass. He was floating around up here. Right, you should come in here. This should be the highest priority work. Radiation. Oh no. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Right, let's do this. Ellie, can you go back up there and choose one of those jobs to do first? Nobody else is here to do your jobs for you, so only you. Right? So, rid of that bit of sedimentary. And click on that so I can rebuild it. Thermium and plastic. Boom. We'll do that. Going to deconstruct that. Because that has reminded me. Okay, you don't need to actually take that anymore. Just drop it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll rebuild that out of actual thermium. So it doesn't get too hot and overheat again. Yeah. Boom. That gold amalgam can get swept out. You can actually take that out because you've got to go and get some thermium now to build this, replace this pump. That'll have a 975 degree overheat, so that should never be a problem again. Be nice. Go and find some. I don't know where it got dropped. It's probably here, is it? Yeah. Oh. Okay. There's thermium there. Plenty of it. So we will take you. Pop you just there. Actually, that's going to be made out of... Oh, steel. Yeah, okay. Fine. No, that's good. That's the point. I need to go back to... and tell them to stick steel in here. Allow manual use. Miscellaneous. No, not manufactured. Boom. Shove steel in there, please. Yeah. You know you want to. Steel should still be on the list for this. Wow. Yes, it is, but we haven't ticked it. Oh, there's steel there. 5 kilos. Well, that'll be useful, won't it? That's all been mopped up. Cleaned up that mess. Right, good job. There's a poke shell getting his teeth cleaned. Now, we can go back to Ela. And we should be able to, if it lets me, should have a pair of pajamas here that would have been... Where did they would have... Oh, they'll be in this... pajamas, Ellie 2. Put your gym jams on, Ellie. Might as well be... she doesn't go very far. She literally does this. Goes to the toilet. And she goes to there in bed. And that's pretty much all she does. Occasionally she'll help out somewhere else. Like putting an animal in the ranch. Most of the time. And she never leaves the base. So... you can wear jammers. I do want to check whether oh, he's not running on his wheel. He must be on brake. I think he's on lights. Yeah, fine. These guys have all ended up in here, and we've only got Sweetles up the top now, so that's a bit silly. Let's check this. We want grubs up there. We'll wrangle those. They can get put up there, and we'll wrangle these guys. And yeah, There's a few eggs, so they'll get brought down here, but we'll put the grubs back up there again. That makes more sense to me. Plenty of water coming over. What's wrong with this hind? Fertilization. Ah, okay. That needs to be set to a 9. Hello, Templar. How are you? Hope you are doing good. It is fun. I do like making it, but it gets to the point where you end up like, you know, what can I build next and where am I going to put it? But yeah, it's nice. I do like this stage of the game. I like the beginning stage when you're first sort of like digging around, finding things, and you know, I like that sort of stage of the game. I like the stage where you start getting some automation going. But it is like it's a game in a sense that kind of changes because each stage of the game is kind of different. Previous stages. We've now got a nice chunk of steel in here, and that will automatically get swept out when this door opens. The sweeper will just chuck it all in, and it will automatically get fired off to Rosalind. Let's see, do we have any steel here now? We have 0 steel. So we can't build its rail, but we're going to just make this oxalite. We're going to wire it all the way around to our oxygen thing. Little room. So we're going to have to change how this flows a little bit. Yeah. That might have to go, say. And then we can bring that down and then we can jump across. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Right, okay, fair enough. What I want to try here is this is now saying gas vent over pressure when we build it, which is really odd. Because it never used to. It was over pressure. Perhaps it's got to be built in a vacuum. Then released. No, that wouldn't make sense. We build it, say, in that. No. How much liquid is there? 47.9. What's there? 43. And 41 there. That's weird. Because, yeah, I've used that technique before and it works absolutely fine. So, unless it's just something to do with the fact it's phosphorus. Not counting it as being a liquid there for some reason, because these normally over pressure and they pump like hell. That would be pumping up there, but it's not, and I don't know why. I'm confused. I am going to remove this tile here in the middle. I'm going to put a sideways door in here. Yes, temperature will be able to transfer, that's fine. But at least it means we don't have to keep bricking it in and unbricking it or something. We can just put a door there and just go through if we want to. So if we get it working, we can just go through the door, put a brick there, and it's done. Leave it like that. That is odd. Very strange. Because if they'd patched that out, then our Hydra wouldn't be working. And it's working lovely. It's working lovely. You're taking a good day off to relax. Good job. Exactly what you should do. Have a good relax. This is all running properly now, so that's work. I don't think it's working properly. Ah, we wanted to mop that bit of water out. Boom. Excellent. We put this ladder down, and there shouldn't be anything in here that can melt now. Unless something drops in from above, there shouldn't be any reason. Anything there that can do it. We may end up changing these tiles to a solid tile, so the cool slush geyser can actually cool these down a bit better because it's just dripping through. Slowly this will heat up because the only thing they're passing their heat to is the 447 grams of polluted oxygen in the room, off-gassing. That's not really brilliant. So I think the best way to do that would be to make these tiles solid. We got materials to make it out of. What did we make it out of? Let's make it out of cobalt ore. So we want metal tiles, solid ones. Let's make it out of... Oh, we've got all the lead in the universe. Okay, we sent ourselves loads of lead. What I'll do is I'll kind of make it go from here. And it can drip down onto here and here. Hopefully. And drip out in the middle. Not like that. And it'll pour over the edges, but hopefully it will spread enough to get all the way here from both sides. That should help to, that's minus 10 degrees, so that should help to keep the batteries cool. Awesome. Beautiful. That's finally been mopped, so that has gone correct now. That's, was a funny, weird angle because there was a blob of water in it that was messing things up. And the cooling loop here is working really well. All we need now is to get back in here again. again. And, yeah, we might do that by coming in this way. We could replace this stuff out of thermium. It doesn't really matter. We could send some thermium over. Ooh, while I'm remembering it, I want to make sure that we don't... oh, no, there's loads of steel here that they need to put in. You not high priority. No, you are high priority. They're just not doing it. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, there's Ellie in her pajamas there. Ellie 2 in her PJs. That will give us more chance of activating the somnium synthesizer, which gives nice bonuses. But, yeah. At the moment, is there? Fred is erupting in 11 cycles, and George will erupt in 8.5. Oh, good. Fred and George are up again. They're awake. Yeah, that's annoying me. There's one little cloud of steam got out. Floating around. Yeah, that's very annoying. That also means there's a possibility we pumped up some water. Vague possibility that some water got pumped up. That's not brilliant either, is it? Okay. Right. There are plans afoot. These are the last few beds. One of them will be Ellie's when she comes back. So we've got 2 beds spare. And we could get 2 dupes and start running them on the manual generator and have them as sleepers. So they basically have, say, 4 or 5 slots for going to toilet because they'll be very slow because they're wearing pajamas. I did not realise that the pajamas actually had such an effect on them and slowed them right down. And the fact that they actually wear the pajamas all the time, they don't only put them on at bedtime, they wear them all the time. Let's have a little murder spree of those guys. Yeah, because this used to be a pressure room, didn't it? Where we were pumping the natural gas up to this room. That worked fine. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's not working. I reckon it's the liquid. What we need to do... pump over a liquid. We can use as a liquid lock. And ethanol would be useless. Because it's got a freeze point. The freeze point's alright, but it's the vaporization point. It's 78 degrees. So that would vaporize in an instant. That's no good for us. Want that. Yeah, let's see. How's this going? Look at this. Hamster dupes is a good idea. One on the wheel now. I'm going to do that. Yeah, Stump. I thought about that when I was like thinking, well, if he's running on the wheel and he's not doing anything constructive, all he's doing is eating food, and running on the hamster wheel to train up, then he might as well be a sleeper duper. As long as that wherever your gym is fairly close, I suppose, to the to where the food is. Yeah, as long as it's close to wherever the food source is, close to wherever they go to toilet and bed, and wherever they're if they have a proper room to go eat their food, all of those things are fairly close by, then I don't think it should make much of an odds. But you will have to give them a couple of extra like downtime cycles, which is why I put them on their own schedule. So you can say, right, okay, we can see that you're not making it to bed in time or something after you've gone to eat. You're not getting, enough time to get a toilet and whatever, and you can just judge it. Give them an extra slot if they need it. No, Ellie must have nothing to do because she's actually loading steel into there. Well, thank you, Ellie. You must have no work to do. This is because you've run out of fertilizer. So, we need to make you a fertilizer room, I think. Make you a fertilizer. What do we need? We need dirt. Let's check whether we have a lot of dirt here. Right. We have phosphorite. We need phosphorite. Come on. Keep going up. And we need mosh beans. Buff. No, we can go past all of those. We need dirt. We've got 620 tons of dirt on this map. So I suggest maybe over here. No, not too close. Here somewhere, because we've got access to the main power grid. Here would be a good spot. Now, if we were to build, maybe we'll build a double. At refinement, we'll build 2 fertilizer synthesizers. And they will make heat, so should we make them out of steel? We'll steal some of the steel that was for the other place. We'll leave a little gap. For a sweeper. And have a shipping auto sweeper. Yeah, you can be made of steel. Steal some steel that was intended for the other place. We'll have a now. We need a mesh tile. They actually drop liquid out of it when it's running. No, it's got a liquid input. That must be for the polluted water input. So we'll need a dropper and we'll need to drop dirt and phosphate in there. And we'll leave the sweeper to run the machines. It will give out natural gas and fertilizer, which we'll have to sweep out. We'll need a dropper to drop the stuff in. We'll need okay, right, and we'll need shipping. Somebody can build this shipping stuff here now. We'll also build that some steel that will borrow. Steal the steel. And a conveyor chute, which we'll place right. And a little bit of conveyor rail, which we'll put both of them up like that. Can't be reached. Can't be tamed. Oh, should we bring this down a bit? That's looking a bit high to me. Yeah, let's bring it all down. Boom. Those two. Right, then we can cancel those, and then we can put in a little bit of, as long as it can be reached, because that will be the roof of the building. Actually, should we make it a little bit higher so that we can put a pump above it? Yeah, because they do give off. Now, did they give it off as an actual? No, they give it off into the room. Right. Okay. I don't want dupes going in there. This will be a completely sealed room. That's centralized. It's as centralized as I'm going to do it. It's probably not centralized. I'm going to allow my... Right, is there enough room here? If we put a pump in here somewhere, we've got to go one higher and then go across there. We'll leave that for now and let them build stuff. We'll need power in here. One of these sides is going to be a... Cancel that. One of these is going to be a heavy wire joint plate. We can build that bit out of lead. Actually, what? We might not need to do that. I'll leave that for now. I'll see what power these take when they build one of them. Ah, this will give Ellie something. She'll have some... oh, actually, I'm going to put the conveyor loader this side instead. Because it makes more sense, because that's the direction the... we'll be sending the output, which will be the fertilizer. We'll be sending it this way. We'll bring it through the floor and probably just, I don't know. If we drop it in the middle, will it automatically be put in by the sweepers? No, it might be. We could test that. We can put a dropper here or something, drop it there, and see if the sweepers start putting the fertilizer in for us. Or does she... Oh, no, they don't need fertilizer directly, do they? Do they? No, they just need polluted water. The fertilizer is only needed for the farm station. Okay, fair enough. Well, in that case, as these have just been harvested, I'm going to dig these two up. Yeah, we're going to dig those two up. Sorry, they're getting dug up. These two are getting dug up. What's wrong with you? Illumination. Oh, crap. This guy's actually got to be attacked. Killing our plants. We can't have that. Right, let's pop back and see what Ellie's up to. Did you manage to get any... Look, all the dust caps are ready to harvest. Yeah, I think they should make a harvesting bot. Or a harvesting robot, or a rover, or some kind of robot that can harvest for you. I think that's would be fair. Okay, so let's get some shipping rail on the go. We've got 10.7 tons of gold amalgam. We could make it with that. Seems like an mighty waste of gold amalgam. And what we'll do here is we'll pop that like that, and then we'll cancel any overwrites. And we'll go nippity-doo-dah like that. Connect that into there with a conveyor bridge. There. Perfect. That will give Ellie something to do while she's waiting for us to... Well, she's nearly actually done this. Let's put a door in here. Because it's so adorable. Let's make the door out of thermium. Boom. Put a thermium door in there, would you please? Bent over pressure. Not got the wiggly lines to say it's under liquid, but the overpressure to say that this is way too much pressure. Which it is. Right, so what we could do then, see if we can trick it into starting to run. No. This. What we could do, bring this pipe back in here and put another high pressure vent here. Actually, that would be an interesting experiment. I want to test that. This bit isn't necessary, the pipage part. I just want to see if that says it's overpressure, because it's like 72 kilos here, 72 kilos here. It's averaged itself out now. So I just want to see if that gets the same overpressure warning. That'll be, you know, there's no point building the gas pipe really, just the pressure vent. Oh well, we'll see. We'll leave the door there. We'll lock it so she can't go in and out until we've figured out what's wrong with this, or if they've patched it out or something, whatever they've done to it. Might just be the choice of liquid, so we can change it for a different one. That's fair enough. This thing's gone off 1,295 times. Crikey. Well, I never catch it. Very rarely do I ever catch it actually drop. I think if I hung around here long enough, I would. Yeah, I'm not sitting around until that gets down to 30. 30. This is all melted again. Huh. How dare you melt my ice? But it's filling up, which is what I wanted it to do. I'm going to hit that and go stable auto repair. Because when that touches there, that'll start overheating and I'll waste lots of materials. There's a poke shell. Do we want a poke shell over there? No, because we don't need a lot. Reject. Nice. Okay, let's go back to... So I made it making ISO resin was what I called the episode. You can't get this to turn to steam until this runs again. That's not going to happen, is it? Not for a while yet. Should have been more like the fertilizer synthesizer. Great fertilizer synthesizer. I can't even squeak. Right, let's put in another of these down here. Put that power line into it. Perfect. Right. Then we'll let that power this. And then we'll let this take over. Powering whatever's down there. At the moment, I think it can handle it all. But in the future. Oh, what's up there? No, I'd rather not. I'd rather not. Actually, what's up here? Oh, it's all of these things. Crikey. There's loads of them. Then there's pumps and all sorts of stuff. Pump there that could be run by this one. And that could be run by. I think we'll snip that here. And connect these. We'll get all this cabling back and stuff. 960 watts. That's better. It's running these two doors that never open. It's running those two doors that will be locked shut, I think. I think I'll permanently close them. Now that should be able to go up there. These three can go down. Because we're also going to have a pump up here, aren't we? You know what? No, I don't think it'd get too hot for a little plastic pump, won't it? Yeah, probably. Probably. So we'll have to come up one higher, like that. Which means I'm going to bust that side out with these two ladders. Actually, no. We'll get rid of all the ladders. Deconstruct buildings. They can all go. And I think I'd rather put the pump this side because it's more likely to be this side. Where we'll send the gas. And this side's more likely where we'll send the materials, the called fertilizer that we make in here. That's the fella. That'll be set to fertilizer. These will make fertilizer. I don't think they drip liquid out, do they? Because the last time I made this, I'm sure I made a liquid base for it. No, I can't remember. Build any of that you want to make. Okay, fair enough. Go do that. This is probably much less priority than I thought. Over that. Do this first. Then we'll have shipping made on 7. We gold amalgam. We'll pop it right there. Now, unfortunately, this line is in play. But I think what we can do, nice, is come through, down through there. This will go up into there. Like that. We only really need to drop it next to the one farm station. We could split it and send it all the way to the other one. But I'm tempted to actually move the farm station over. So we can. You can't. The liquid in here? Yeah, there is. So I wanted to avoid those two tiles. What I could do. Come out here. Go along here and go back in again. Hello, BLS Envoy. How are you today? I hope you're doing great. What we'll do is when this pipe is built, we'll snip this off so this area won't get any water. And we can drain them. I don't know if anyone's got the draining ability, but we'll just dig the tiles out. Actually, nobody here's got that skill. That's a waste of time. We'll just deconstruct this tile. Will that water go everywhere? Probably. That way we can cancel this. Because we will send this right across the middle and into there. We'll be dropping it in here. Oh well, these two sides. I'd rather these farm stations were right in the middle here. It would make more sense. Then Ellie doesn't have to walk very far. Look how slow she is. With her pyjamas on. Come on, Ellie. Get some lunch. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, we'll send some food a bit easier for her to get to as well. By the time she gets to bed, she might be struggling by the time she's eaten. With a -8 athletics, that's pretty bad, isn't it? I deconstruct this one as well. We might lose a Weasel if they're on it when it's deconstructed, but that's fair enough. I don't care. If we do, we'll just wrangle him back up and put him in there. Yeah, we'll send the dream journals over. We'll have a little box here to put them in. When we've made one, we'll sweep them over there, send them back. So she can be earning some extra credits. But she doesn't have to go very far, so I'm trying to make it as little as possible for her. I mean, she's got to walk down here to harvest them anyway, but yeah, we'll try. We'll see what we can do. Make that a 6. Let's go back to Grosselin. Ah, she's still asleep. She might be just about to wake up. No, there she is. Oh, she's been socialising. You're going to get to bed on time? Crikey. Ferrari. Take your suit off. Put your suit back on again. Go to bed with a spacesuit on. Come on, off you trot. Yeah, putting that too close to the door seems to have been a bad idea because it means the door opens when they stand there. By the time they've got their suit on, it closes again. But it really does delay them. Hey, I thought you died. Or did you escape again somehow? Probably escaped, didn't you? Yeah. Oh no, yeah, we finished building this, but I have no idea if it's going to work. Because this thing gets very, very, very hot. 3726. I do not know if this is all going to just melt and be a big heap of disaster. But, you know, they wouldn't put them in the game if they weren't like something you could play with. So, hey, we'll see if it melts. It might. It might. It might not. Who knows? Who knows indeed? We're trying to heat this water up so it turns to steam so that we can actually start adding some iso resin to this room. But unfortunately, our little cooling loop is so actually efficient that we've managed to get all our dust caps to grow. That's awesome. Alright, we'll get that built. This one will be set to sweep oxalite. While we've got this guy hanging around here dropping up, I bet you as soon as we've built it, he will go and fly around here instead or something, you know. Somewhere really useful. Like that. So, you'll probably need more steam turbines. What, on this one? Yeah, probably. Most likely. We might have to build them over here. I don't know. Might be a case instead of trying to cool the material while it's in there, we'll just chuck it out. Throw it out. We'll see. It'll probably all melt in a big heap of disaster. But at least we'll have fun watching it melt when it does. Do such things as these. And at the moment, we are making this thing. We will have a pump, gas pump, I think. ventilation pump made of steels. We will put a bit of gas pipage, just poke it out the door. That'll do for later. Then we'll have a bit of automation. Atmo sensor made of steel, no less. Right there, they can reach all of that. From up there, they can reach to build all that. That's already on the power line, so that's fine. That'll just take its power from there. This one isn't good because it can't do that, so we'll get rid of this sedimentary tile. Any crap that falls inside the machine we don't care about because we'll be moving it anyway. So power wise, I'm going to move this wire, I think, up one. It just looks awful like that. Rather it went like that. Come on, let me draw it. There you go, like that. And then once that's built, we can deconstruct the rest of the wire in the way. Should be able to reach most, if not all of this. Yeah, prioritize all of that up. Who's having a nap? Oh, Ellie's still asleep. Crikey, Ellie. I didn't think you could get any slower. But, yeah, look how slow Ellie is. Crikey. Ellie, where you going, Ellie? If you run any slower than that, you'll be running backwards. Look at George and Harold just all around her, and she's like, I'm going to take this little bit of sedimentary somewhere. Ah, this has dropped. Does that mean there's liquid down here? Ooh, it's in bottles. Okay. We'll put a tile back. Oh, actually, an airflow tile in just to help. Right. That. Oh, I see what's different. There's one under the door on this side, and there isn't on this side. So do that. That can be built. Then we'll get rid of that one once they've built that. So that we're not removing too much. Crossroads. Come on. Yeah, that's it. Power. We can deconstruct those two now. And this bit of power gets done. We can deconstruct those. And that one. Perfect. Awesome sauce. Excellent. I like it. Right. This will be a totally sealed unit. So we'll see how hot it gets. We may need to run some coolant through the walls. If we do, we could run a pipe through there now while we're building it, couldn't we? It won't hurt if it's just there. We need to pipe in the little bit of water that we need, don't we? So we'll bring that down, and I think we'll take that from this side. That'll go over there. We can do that however we want, redirect it. And actually, if we come down by twos and then go over there, that bit. That way we can run a cooling loop through the building. If we need it, we can reuse it. If it isn't there, it's a bit like the oxygen machine I made. I think it's 2.5 kDTUs or something. What was it? 3. That's 3.3 kDTU. So, it should be okay for ambient temperature production. But it will get hot over time, depending on how long it's run for. Oh, the sweeper's helping out. Cheers, sweeper. You help out a bit, won't you? Right. Let's pop back over here and see if any of that's been done. That one built, and I want that pretty fast. Right, okay, just need that built. Can you reach that? I'm sure they can. Once they've built this... Oh, obsidian. Well, okay, fair enough. Make it out of obsidian then. Alright. Then we can run a pipe round the room as a cooling loop. Doesn't matter if there's crap in here because we will remove it. This dropper will probably just stick it on top. Directly on top we'll have a another one of these guys. And we will make it out of something quite less Yeah, for now we'll just stick it on the roof. Yeah. That will make that accessible by dupes, because this room will not be accessible by dupes. So once they've built this bit of pipe, I can put a block there. I think they'll be able to reach that angle then. Yeah. And then this room will probably fill up with hydrogen gas. Not hydrogen, the cooking one. Oh, wrong place. Where am I going? Crosslyn. Right, okay. So this is not right. That gas vent is overpressure. This one is overpressure. So how are we going to overcome that? Need to build it diagonally in a vacuum. That doesn't seem to be sensible. No, high pressure gas vent that can't run because it's too high pressure. Oh dear. That's why the liquid's there. That's supposed to trick it into running. Let's just add some more. I don't know. Back. We'll just add some more. We can come in here and mop up all of this if we want. Aha! The liquid is there on purpose. We're going to add liquid, not remove it. It's there to overpressure. Trick the vent into venting, but I think they may have patched it out. Yeah, I think one of the ways. We'll try it. Let's we can always put it back in there, can't we? So we can mop some of it out. Just have to try and catch her doing it. Come on. Let's lower this priority over here. Something less likely to be done. That door is not locked, is it now? Just getting the rest of this. Oh, she's chatting on the phone. Where's your suit? Talking to two friends. Oh, nice. Ah, I knew that was a good thing to put in. Yeah, she's very tired now, though. She might need extra scheduling. Just gonna make it to bed, I think. Let's see. Oh, it's close. That is a bit we're giving them way too much time off. Do more work. See, these are now gone harvest ready and they've gone like this. They will start to pop soon all by themselves. Yes. Right, so this is connected now to our little oxygen room. Jumping over this, so we've still got access to put it in by ourselves. Now we can tell this to be... Oh, we didn't power it. Muppets. What a muppet. Oh well. Put that on the high one and we'll let that happen. Oh, look at these. They're slowly all going. Excellent. Nice work. The next job is to figure out how the hell we're going to send this resin down when we do want the resin to go and drip into here. Why did I change this? I remember changing it for a reason, but I can't remember what that reason was. Oh, that was for water. Yeah, because when the resin is separated into iso resin, it will give off steam. So we need a way of removing the steam. So we're going to take it out of the system and drop it out for now. But it would be much better to not do that. This will be hot. This will be 94-degree water will be dripping out here. I don't want to do that. I'd I'd rather get rid of it out to space. But yeah, hopefully we've got a bit of time before that actually overpressures and causes us an issue. We want to send this liquid down here. Right. Let's see. Have we got any materials to build from? We're getting some. We'll run this ladder. Oops, that's a ladder. That's a ladder. That's not a knife. That's a knife. From Crocodile Dundee. Back when he didn't want to get typecast as Crocodile Dundee, so he quit doing it, and it was the best thing ever. Ooh, like that. Mopped that and mopped it all up. Look. Well, we'll add it to. You can control it very quickly. Phosphorates. Please. Come and do that. Ellie's #1 job. We'll just cancel it. As soon as it starts to drip. You might have to do it 2 or 3 times till we get it right. But hey. Such are the things. Yes. Come on. Ooh, it's working. That one's working. This one won't work, though. We can't pump it back in here unless we put a liquid on the floor. Not that we need to pump it back in here. Ah, yes. Thank you, BLS Envoy. You were correct. That was too much liquid. That was the problem. Now we've only got 8 kilos of liquid and it's working. Just fine. Alright, so that is set to over 1,000 grams. So this has got a bit of the work to do now. Crikey. Let's sweep out that thermium. I don't want to leave that in here. That can all go. Even data banks in here that I'd like to get rid of. Yeah, they can go. We lock this door now. I don't want anyone coming in here. No one has any reason to come in here. Cancel all of that. Right, so slowly heating this up. That's Trump checks for the kilograms and fluids are higher density. Ah, okay, right, yeah. So like very low density on it. So this we can now set to consumable ore oxalite. And the sweepers will pick up all the oxalite. Oh, we're finally getting steel coming through. I'll dump it in there. We're trying to keep it in solid tiles as much as possible so that it doesn't off-gas. There's a little bit here where it can off-gas, but we can always put tiles there if we want to at a later date. But yeah, now we have an automatic replenishing system for oxygen for the suits. It won't be a huge amount, but it's fun. It's something. Hey, works, doesn't it? And she's in here busy doing stuff. Priority those up a little bit more, please. Get rid of that crap. Starting to get things tidied up. Rummage and inspect. And rummage and inspect. It's high enough pressure. It can't off gas anyway, right? Yeah, can't. Yeah. Well, the idea is this thing it goes up to overpressure at 20 kilos. So if you put it in the liquid, you can basically make a infinite storage room. We've changed that to thermium, but yeah, that's only sedimentary rocks. That may suppress it, just in case it starts complaining. Should have swept all this crap out, but you know, actually we Won't take a minute to run in there, will it? Right, the oxalite. The oxalite will only pressure up to 1800 in this room. Yeah, that's all. Normal pressure. And then it'll just sit there and wait until it needs some in the suits. Perfect for us. That one's durability 100%. Oh, she's wearing one. That's why. Yeah. We actually ended up with 4 suits somehow. Can you deconstruct any of this stuff? That's not going to work, is it? Deconstruct that stuff. Yeah, well, you can't get rid of the lamp. You can get rid of all the other crap. What's the temperature in here now? That's lowered down to 33 degrees. We could push it a bit more and get this running so that it actually turns this to steam. But yeah. We've got 23 cycles till this thing kicks in, and then all hell breaks loose. So why not? We'll just see what we see. I think we'll just actually cancel that. What material did we find while we were digging all that out? Mostly igneous, huh? Yeah, if we just come across there, we start digging some of this. We'll do one, say, there. Pretty much all of that. Excellent, without using too much up. Right, this is looking good. We got some space forming. We're going to have to build a thing around here similar to that. Hopefully we can make it a lot smaller because we've got thermium now. We don't need to worry. As long as we've got enough thermium for a gas pump and an atmo sensor, we can probably squeeze it right in close. Just brick around it. And that thing can pump into this room. As long as this little bit of phosphorus doesn't actually solidify, but as long as it stays pretty hot in here, I think we'll be good. We'll be okay. And then I'd like to get rid of that bit of phosphorus liquid out of here, and I'd like to get rid of this bottle emptier. No, it's not hugely important to, but we'll go back to here. See what's going on. Right, yeah, they can't build that, I don't think, until we do this. I don't actually know. We'll have to double check up front. Right, I think it would look better if that was up here, this chute. We've made it a bit taller than I wanted because we wanted to squeeze this gas pump. I think I'd prefer that to be there, to be honest with you. Not exactly important, but it just sort of aesthetically pleasing, you know? Like that. That can go one up. You can go there, and this one can go. That will be our fertilizer out. I could use a mini pump, but then it'll probably melt. If it gets over 75 degrees, it'll melt because it's only made of plastic. I think they should allow you to make the mini pumps out of like thermium and stuff, so you can actually make them useful. But we will need to pump this into a vacuum, and then hopefully as soon as it starts running, it will produce some gas. Now we're on our 5-cycle save game, so it's time to have a drink. Cheers. Try and sound very British. Cheers. Cheers, my dears. Right. Build that up. Yep. Harold and George are on the case. That done, and get that done, and you can also get rid of that bit of power wire, and that bit of conveyor rail can go. Right. Excellent. For now, we'll do what we did in the fuel, the oil pump section. We will do exactly the same. We'll go above and then set it to the maximum. We'll just leave it like that until the thing is bricked in. And then we can sweep out all the junk, whatever shouldn't be in there. And I'm not going to suppress the things off of that because I want to actually build that in. And the sweeper's helping out, loading up all the sedimentary it can reach. That's perfect. Well done, sweeper. You're awesome. So the one sweeper should run this entire room. Going to buzz over here and see if this has been taken care of now. That can go up in priority. And we're going to drop out this one and that one. Check if we lost a sweetle. Oh, we may have done. Yeah, there's a sweetle down here. How many did we have in here? Yeah, we want that put back. I'll have to do that in a minute because I removed the... yeah. Fritters is under food for some strange reason. Alright, and we'll put another... Should we put an airflow? Oh, no, we won't. We'll put a normal tile there now. And we will move these guys, farm stations, to the middle. That'll make it much faster for Ellie because she's incredibly slow. So she'll be able to roll out of her bed, walk over here, slide down the fire pole, and she's right next to where she needs to work. And so that one can be deconstructed, and the same at the other end. We'll deconstruct you. We'll just make them 2 extra plants because we removed 2 from here, so we'll grow 2 extras there. Same on this side. We'll make those hydroponic tiles. Yeah, we can add them in like that. And we can add those over the top like that. Awesome. Excellent. I want this built, please. Hurry up and build that. Then we'll have to run this. No, that's a power wire. We'll have to run this gold amalgam. How much have we got? Loads of it. Loads of it. Should we just drop it in the middle and let her pick it up? I think that seems legit. Or we could just put it like that. And, you know, 50% will go one way and drop by that one. 50% will drop by the other one. Right to me. I don't mind. Let's do it. Oh, that's steel. A bit much. You don't need to make it out of steel. Let's make it out of something slightly less, let's make it out of aluminium. Aluminum ore. Thank you very much. Ah, yeah, it's got the symbol on it to say there's no fertilizer. We probably don't need 2. You've got to put 1 in there to make it the room. Otherwise, it's not a greenhouse. So we could probably just make it go to 1 and turn the other one off. That's how this one was anyway. So this will be where the dirt and, what was it? Phosphorite gets dropped in. And we're going to brick this up now. Let's brick up that side so that we don't brick someone inside, because I know what will happen. We know what will happen. And don't worry about any junk left in here. We'll get the sweeper to chuck it out for us. That will be fine. Power-wise, everything okay? Everything looking good? Looking good. So, yeah, we're only running all of this off of these 4 solar panels and 1 petroleum generator. So we definitely need to get a better system going. But we do have access to quite a lot of uranium and bees. There's beta hives in here. So that will be a thing that we'll do. Since we've dug in here, I think this will be our entry point. We will have to damage a certain amount of the uranium. We'll try and block it off because it counts each one of these as a room. So we'll have to dig to it somehow. We'll have to dig through some uranium, which is, never mind. We'll lose a bit of what we could have got. The more you can leave the bees to do it, the better. We could dig right down to the bottom, however far down that is, and just go across. And then make the beaters, about 1 bee in each. Make a little tiny room with doors. And as long as the bee is trapped in a room and it can't see a hive, it will turn into a hive. Which is pretty cool. Look how slow LE2 is. Come on, LE2. Hope you're not coming in here to get that steel out, are you? Yeah, you probably are. Someone's going to come along and brick you in. Look, you ran all the way to the furthest possible point. Go and do your plants. That's your job. Don't worry about all this. So get that bricked in while I'm watching. We're also going to place a couple of storage boxes up here. As if we put 2 that side, let's say, and 2 that side, we can have phosphor and dirt being collected by the dupes and put there. We could potentially put a sweeper up there to feed it into the machine. Well, that stops the dupes just running off to get tiny amounts to put in there. They'll get what they can carry, which is usually a lot more. So, where's everybody gone? They gone to bed? They gone to bed. This is on a 9 because I know I'm going to turn my back and someone's going to get trapped in there. Cobalt there. Sweep that out. Now, can you reach to the edge? Yes, you can. So this needs to be planted. So we'll just go copy settings, boom, boom, and they'll get planted. Nice. And then we'll come over this end and, oh, they still haven't got rid of that. Well, that saves us having to sweep the room out, doesn't it? Ali did it for us. Gonna build that. He's off scampering along with his bit of barbecue. Either we make a proper deep freeze now and stop doing this, because this was like just from the beginning of the game. We just thought this was the easiest way to do it. Just made a little thing, dug in through the abyssalite and dropped it in here. In order to stop certain things off-gassing, we also dropped some liquid in on top. And it's worked perfectly. There's a lot of barbecue, glass, plastic, stuff that we've sent over. But they're taking so long to come down and get it. Because I put the temporary little room there. So maybe we need to get rid of this now. Large power transformer. He can go up somewhere up there. This end will be the power end. Because nobody likes these heavy watt wires. They're really ugly. Very, very bad for decor. So we can get rid of that section now and put the power wire in over the top here. That's fair enough. And we could make this area a decent little room for food. And maybe store their food in here. That they can actually access it, you know. No, I don't know, because then we'd have to make them have a ability to come through and get their food out. We could do that. We could brick that off. That's not a problem. Allow them to come up here and get their food out of there. Because it seems a bit silly to build a second one here. We could do. This one isn't working right, at least not as far as I'm concerned. Now, see that bog jelly there? It's refrigerated. It's not deep frozen. Not working how I intended it to work. George! Alright, punk, how you doing? Poor old George. Taking it past with his bit of... He's also got a different snore to everybody else. Let's see how Grosselin is getting on. Well, how Ellie is getting on. She's chatting on her party line. She loves it. Have a bit of sandstone. Why not? Why not? Yeah, I don't think we've sent any food over. I haven't seen the tree doing anything for a long time. So we're nearly ready. We're nearly ready. I don't know whether to send Ellie home or wait for this thing to erupt and then go, oh dear, that was a disaster, wasn't it? Not sure. Actually, don't dig that. Dig that one first. Right. Go now. Right. So this is our temporary output chute for the stuff that we make in here. So are we going to try to cool it, or are we going to? Yeah, Ellie can come back and fix it when it melts. So we could send this up, and we could make our own thing to send it back. Or we can have a or a rocket which we load up. Oh, something just fell in here. Mushroom! Yay! Being fed from homegrown mushrooms on its own little island. Oh, that's a nice thing to see. Oh, more mushrooms dropping in. Awesome sauce. All automated. Okay, it will run out of slime at some point in time, but that is totally sealed room. There is no duplicate access. So it does take a while for them. I think 8 cycles, something like that, for them to pop off naturally. They don't need to be... And the tree likes mushroom, apparently. I never knew. Who knew? We could send slime over. That's why we didn't just drop everything directly into the tree. We drop it here first. And then the sweeper will put it in the relevant place. That way we could send materials over that we might want to use. Which we have been doing. We've been sending thermium and steel and diamonds and you name it. So, yeah. More mushrooms dropping in. 2 more to go. We could automatically send slime over if we wanted to. Yeah, that's all. I like it. Right. This is now 90 kilos. We might get this down before this. No, it's only got 5 cycles. Can you pump that much in 5 cycles? Oh, I'm not even sure you can. Get that thermium out and then we can lock this place up. Actually, no, let's get this sedimentary rock out. And we ought to drip that, deconstruct that, because I don't want it dripped that wet. Oh, boom! Crikey! Interplanetary payload just landed. Automatically being opened. Like a big can of baked beans. Yeah, can of beans for breakfast once again. Automatically drops in. There we go. Contents. Pumped out. Some more steel for us to build with. Or to break things with. Make our marvellous creations. I only sent that over because I was going to build that rail out of steel. For some reason, watching only is more... Now, I'm like that with other games that I'd watch other people play that I have never played myself. Factorio and Satisfactory, to name a couple. They seem like games I would like, but because like I know more about Oni and the thought of going to just being complete noob at something again and having to learn it all again is just kind of like, nah, I'd rather play something that I know what I'm doing. So it's also like the YouTubers that I watch, they cut out a lot of the stuff, and I think with it being like a stream in this fashion, in this way of doing it, kind of like you're just hearing my thought processes, and I'm just like, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. You know, now you can sweep that out of there. And bottle empty. Yeah, I mean, some people would call that boring, which is fair enough. I'm, you know, no, I'm not going to claim that I'm any, no, super interesting or making it that way. But I think it's nice to hear the thought process of how something's done. Is there a way to tell on this world how long we've been playing? Yeah, there. 319.89 hours. Colony. Nearly 2,000 cycles. We'll probably be done with this one before we hit 2,000 cycles, but we'll see how we go. I've got over, well, I had over 4,000 hours in before I started streaming it. So I already streamed before Christmas. But that save file got ruined, got corrupted or something. It wouldn't load. And then he's come up to actually load that into the machine. You don't need to do that. We have a sweeper to do that. That's why I didn't want to put this solar panel there, because I knew that would start happening. We could move it up and in at an angle so we can do a proper V shape. We've got a bit of power coming in. But now this vent is running properly, we should have basically unlimited hydrogen. This thing won't overpressure if it can catch up. It's only got 5 cycles and it's got to get that down to less than 5 kilos of pressure. See if it can do it. And now I want to dig out all this crap. So what have we got here? Igneous rock, 17 tons of igneous. Go across there like that, I think, and maybe a couple of down here, and a couple down there. Cancel that, and diggeroo. Boom! Just dig all that up. Cancel that one. Would you mind? Nearly got me. We are on 319.92 hours for this colony, and we've already got some little pockets of resin, and we've technically already made iso resin because the resin lock that I had in here actually accidentally cooked to iso resin. Our cooling loop is so good that this aquatune is barely running. Crikey. Ah, that's just this colony, yeah. I've probably got more like closer to 5,000 hours in Oni now. Total. Now, if we can squidge in a nice small one of these, because we've got thermium to build it out of, should be able to put it in quite cozily. Now, how can we build the tiles around it? I think we can build some like rooms and stuff so that a dupe could potentially live here. Ah. I'm not going to do that, but that's interesting that you can do that. So we could potentially just build a little chute up there with enough room there for a... No, because we need an extra tile. We need one extra spot to put the pressure sensor. Wouldn't let you put it there or there, no. I think we'd just have to come out by one. Come up here, round. Take one extra square of space up. At least we can then pump this hydrogen into there as well. And then we'll have lots of power. Lots and lots and lots of power. What to do with all this polluted water, mind you. I was going to cut through here and get all this out, but I think I'd rather come in from above. Because if I were to make this into like the rocket landing chute, then I wanted the rocket to be down here. But that might not be feasible. I'm not sure. It depends on how much this neutronium sticks out. I think we should be. That's new. It could kind of have the landing port pad there. When Ellie's done here and she's going back, we will remember this time to drop the rover so that we can destroy these 2 doors. Sweep this room out. Not bothered about the oxalite, but the rest of the crap needs to be got out of here. I'm not bothered about these light fixtures. They don't actually bother me, strangely enough. I thought they would, but they don't. There's a couple of little areas where oxalite builds up that these sweepers can't quite reach, fortunately. But yeah, that's it. We'll make a... got a bathroom. We need a dining room and a bedroom in this section here. Dining room and a bedroom. And... we've got all the materials to make that happen, I think. Yep, we've got plastic to make a nice bed. Ellie is not much of an artist, but what we could do is sneak in somewhere. One of those, we built one earlier and wiped her memories and gave her some new skills. I think that might be a good idea to, that will be a station, won't it? That'll be a... Got what it's called. Skill scrubber, there we go. We'll have to build one of those somewhere. How can we fit one in somewhere? Squeeze one of those in. Wipe her brain again. That is potentially a problem. If you do that, there's potentially the chance that you could not give them the rocket piloting skill. And then they wouldn't be able to fly their rocket back home. I did think that that's actually an issue. That could be quite bad. I'm going to go back to... yeah, look at her dancing along. She's so happy. Look at those teeth gleaming. Right. This is all set up and ready. There are bits here that need to be done. Some of it's unnecessary, I grant you, but hey, never mind. Resource is low. Fertilizer. Did you find some? Right, what we need putting in here is this one needs to be dirt, doesn't it? Yeah, I think. Hammer is consumable ore. No, consumable. It's cultivatable soil. Dirt. That one can be dirt. And that one can be... That one is consumable, isn't it? Refined phosphorus. Is that what they call it now? Hang on, I better check. It needs phosphorite. Yeah, they haven't changed it in this menu, but that's basically what it used to be called, right? But they changed it in the patch because they wanted to make it more clear that it was, you know, a different thing. So, yeah, this needs to be pumped into a vacuum, but I don't want things to start running yet, so we'll wait. We do need, what do we want? Polluted water. Yeah, we do, isn't it? Is it polluted water? Polluted water and phosphorite and dirt to make water. Oh, I think somebody's been putting stuff in it manually. Right, so if we extend this by 2 there, and we put by 3 probably actually, isn't it? Yeah. We put a water tank there. It doesn't need to be steel. Cold amalgam will be fine. And we can fill that. Yeah, that's taking a bit of time, isn't it? That's slipping. So the water goes in there. Oh, it comes out from there. We'll have to put it in from the top. Okay, that's fair enough. So what we'll do this like we do our like we do in Lavini. Let's go back to Lavini. Boom. Come all the way down the bottom here now. Similar to this liquid tank setup we've got here. So this is set to 50, 25. And when it wants some more water, it gets down to 25. Gives that a signal saying, yes, please, I want some more water. And it triggers this system to send it some. That's brilliant. That's the sort of thing. Then you don't end up with pipes full of water lying all over the place. I hate that. You know, a big long pipe. But what we can do is we can sneakily just tack it into the edge of this. So this pipe will refill it for us. All we need to do is... right, what's wrong with that one? Oh, that needs to be settings. Like that. There we go. Oh, the sweeper's going to plant it for us. That's awesome. Thank you very much. All we need is a plumbing liquid shutoff right here. Not 100% necessary, I grant you, but hey. Should we put it right there? Yeah, why not? And then we can add this pipe. Continue it through there and down. And then we can run that in to fill this. We'll go into the floor, I guess, and go across. Beautiful. That way we don't have to run a huge long wire and automation wire somewhere. We can just run a little diddy one from here. Diddy is a technical term. It's probably British. I'm not sure. Yeah. That'll be like that. That will be absolutely grand. Thank you very much. I am going to snip this liquid pipe because if that was to get built while I'm not looking, not that they will, but just in case, Yeah, there's a bit of bog jelly going for a ride. Hey, bog jelly. Yeah, we'll get this a bit faster. Set that to, what is it? Sweetle. I guess they're right at the bottom. Sweetles. Sweetle and the lava. Right, okay. Look at her bouncing along. She's so happy. Right, where did our Sweetle go? Wrangle that dude up, would you? Oh, that's why she's so happy. She finally got a plant to harvest. I might lock these doors to stop them going out the ends once this is all built. So she will probably be the only one to come in here. A little bit of cobalt ore to be swept up, but nobody's doing it. Where the heck are you going? Oh, she's coming down here to get this. She is super slow with no pajamas. Whoever knew that pajamas made you lethargic? Yeah, I probably knew that already. Nobody's bringing anything for these, so just bump them up a bit. They're not hugely important, but I think Ellie can probably do that while they're doing all the other work. We'll make it a 7. There you go. We'll come when we come back. Hopefully, some of these pipes and everything, and the railings and all that'll all be done. We can start the machine running just when we've got water. We don't need these railings all done. Still required awaiting delivery. Oh yeah, they've got to go all over the place to find the gold amalgam and bring it back. That's probably why that's taking ages. I don't think this thing's run for ages, for absolute decades. Ah, look at this. Dirt is being dropped in by the gallon. The dupes are running over and refilling these chests. We've got an absolute metric butt ton of dirt in the bottom here now. Yeah, loads of it. We'll stop it for a while then. The dupes will still fill up whatever they can of these because they've got nothing better to do. Put sticker bombs everywhere. Oh, I think sticker bombs are awesome. Let's mop that up, please, and someone get rid of that barbecue. I don't know where you're going to take it, but take it somewhere. Crikey, there seems like there's a lot of fish all of a sudden. There's a gulp fry there. 50. 0 eggs. There's 50 fish. Ah, nice. Excellent. Yeah. I'm not sure this system has been successful, but it was kind of just tagged onto our normal water tank. This has totally been unsuccessful because they never come to take the fish out. Very rarely do they ever come to take the fish out of there. There's another Sweetle there. You can go. One there. You can go. They must have hatched out. What's the bet in this room is chock full of creatures again? No, not that bad. We've got 4 million calories of berry sludge. Nearly 5 million. But our barbecue has really taken a serious hit. Look at that. Super gone down now. Wow. That's because we've only got two ranches of these guys. How many's in here? 31 current count. 18 critters and 31 total of the eggs. These guys need to be fertilized. Get rid of those. Wrong place. This place. This is where I meant to go. I want to set that to where is it? Phosphorus. Liquid phosphorus. Please put that in there. Oh, good. That bit's gone. You can come and grab that. It will make the gases move around a bit, but hey. You just grab that and that door will close and that'll be the last time we need to go in there, hopefully. As long as this stays a decent temperature. That should be the last time we need to go in there. Right, that's the other thing I want to do is sweep all this crap away and build a little room around this. So let's see what we can get. It doesn't need to be obsidian. I'm going to just make it out of igneous. Will be absolutely fine. Now you can brick up right close to these. And that's what I was thinking of doing, like that. And it's gone like that because she's now in the rocket. So now it thinks there's nobody here that can build it. Then we could put a pump there made of thermium so it'll never overheat. With a sensor here and then just cap it off. That would be the smallest. I think I could do it. We need at least one extra tile for the Atmos sensor. Yeah, we'll bring that down like that. Wait for this to be built, and hopefully she won't get trapped inside. Actually, let's make a bit of a way in. Never mind that. Show me the way out. Right. Cancel. No, we need to come up this side as well. So that we can sweep all this crap out of here. That'll have to be done. Probably just put no. Oh, damage overheated. Auto sweeper. Where are you? This fella. You getting overheated, mate? Yeah, it's probably not enough. Oh, he's lead. Oh, love it. Deconstruct him. We'll remake him. He's the one that you put slime into, and it gets automatically dropped off right up here in the slime, in the mushroom farm. So they've got 4 stacks of slime until that runs out. There is on this asteroid slime from the gods, so there is potential to get more slime. Oh, I can't even see that. Okay. Nope, I don't see any slime. I don't think we've had any slime deliveries for such a long time. Yeah, we don't have any. Now, Bubbles is probably wasting her life away because she's a rocket pilot scientist type. So why don't we throw her in this rocket? We've got 2 liquid fuel tanks. We've got a drill cone and a large cargo bay. We can chuck her in here. This should be pretty much ready to go. We've got food. Oh, this one's got to be set to basic red pills, please. Put them in there. I will suppress that one. If you don't, yeah, I was testing something with the door here to see if I could stop them leaving the rocket when they haven't got a suit on. You don't have to keep babysitting them. So once there's some red pills put on there, we could send Bubbles, because she's done all the research. There's nothing left to research. She just sat there wasting away, basically. She can finish searching the star map. We can just try and reveal the rest of it. We found the temporal tear. There's a few little tiles here we haven't discovered what's there. And there's a few over this side we haven't discovered. One more unknown object that we know about that we haven't discovered. There could be more over here and over here. So, ooh, I see stuff being automatically fired across to Grosselin. That should be automatically opening it up. No, it's not, because Ellie's coming over to do it again. See what I mean? That's so annoying. Ellie, do me a favour. Build a door right there. Build a door right there, and that'll be 3 high, and she won't be able to run past it. Yeah. Right. We'll lock that door after we've seen it, after she's built it and left. Excellent. Right, I'm going to deconstruct these 3 here. Might be a bad idea, because we might need to access this. I was thinking of actually thickening this up under here. Another layer. It doesn't need to be obsidian, but just like, you know, throw that there. Maybe double thick this side, because this is hot. Yeah, that's probably going to be an issue. Ah, well done, Ellie. Build a door, and then I'm going to lock it, and that's going to stop you keep doing things that I don't want you to do, okay? Boom. No entry. Okay? You can stop running across there. Thank you very much. Thank Sorry, Elvis. Right, we'll build that up a bit more. Right, all right, yeah. Actually, I want access to this crap on here. Cancel that one. We pull that junk up. Yeah, you can build that one if you want. Right. Nice place to stand to do it. You know, there's just a hydrogen volcano right behind your head. But don't worry about it. It's fine. I definitely need to get that abyssalite out, and I'm not sure if that's on this. Where would abyssalite be? Abyssalite is there. Okay, good. We've got it. Unfortunately, this is going to be a bit either taller or wider than I would like. Would it be better, actually, to make it slightly wider? Cancel that. Cancel. I think I'd rather have it there in the sensor here. Or the pump here and the sensor up there. That make it kind of this shape, which makes it easier for us to fit some buildings in up here. I think so. Deconstruct those two then. We'll bring it out. There's a ladder there, so we'll bring it out. That needs 2 spaces for the... Yep, that's good. We'll build that. I think that's a better... It's kind of taking up more space in the long run. But, yeah, I think it's going to be better to be like this shape. Come along the top here. Oh, yeah, we can get in there and grab all this crap up. Phosphorite. We could do that. Yeah, the phosphorite at the other place. Where was it? That's one of the ones that they put right at the top that you very rarely ever click. There we go. Well, this part of the game, you do end up doing a lot of jumping to and fro. So I do apologise. It's kind of like a bit of this and a bit of that, and then back to this and then back to that, and that's the nature of the beast at this point. You end up doing that. And I'm trying to kind of focus on one thing and get it done. But of course, when you're jumping from plan to plan to plan, you kind of lose your thread of where you were, sort of thing. So it's not always as easy to remember what you were originally planning. A bit of gas pipe can go. Yeah. It can go. I'll keep these deodorizers here until we've decided our room layout and some plans. Yeah, because I'm fed up with it going back to the rocket every time. But by the time we've made our rooms and everything, this place will be done. We won't need it. Let's see how our system over here is coming along. That's looking good. Has anyone brought anything? No. I don't think anyone really enjoys sweeping around here. Once they run out of other jobs to do, I think they'll take up sweeping. I was thinking of taking out all of these seeds and dropping them in here because the fish will eat them. And it will give us another form of food. They can grow these fish. We'll deconstruct all of this crap and just add this water to the system. But not in any hurry to do so. Not in any rush. Ellie's just managed to make it to a phone. That'd be funny if Ellie and Ellie are talking to each other on the phone. Ellie 1 and Ellie 2 had a conversation. They were talking about all the other people that are not called Ellie. There you go, talking to 4 friends. Well, you're the lucky one, ain't you? Crikey. Sunny disposition, high morale. I know, you're on an asteroid miles away from home and you've got 0 stress. That is awesome. I also want to build up a couple of ladders. They can kind of reach this crap up here. Try and keep these growing naturally without destroying them. I don't know how long they'll last growing naturally like that. We'll leave them there because it's useful. It's another source of reed fiber so she can keep repairing her Atmos suits. We're getting a collection of idle dupes on the main base, but trying to focus, get jobs done. Everything's on an 8. Not much left to build there. That's nearly done. Not like we have to go very far for the polluted water. That was quite handy. That didn't work, did it? That's better. There we go. Anything that's not polluted water will end up in this tank, so we do need to kind of sort that out. But we haven't ended up with that as an issue yet. How long are you going? Oh, okay, fair enough. I'm going to worry about that. We've already done that about 5 times. Well, it feels like it anyway. Right. Once they've finished all this building, I think they'll fill those containers. A bit like on the other mushroom farm. Because there's so many idle dupes around, as soon as I say, yeah, all right, there's 10, 11 idle dupes now. They've just caught up with all their jobs and they've literally got nothing to do. There's things here with sweep orders on. They've got nowhere to sweep it to, so they just don't count as a job. Nothing. Let's give them, let's check. I want to see if we got any over here. We did. The radiation lamp is back up and running. So let's come in here and give them 99 fossil to make. Diamond to make into fossil. And we'll come here and just give them similar thing. Glass. And I want some more supercoolant made. Another 10. And I'm also testing out a fan that is supposed to be silent. Not silent. Little USB desk fan. So hopefully the audio won't be all messed up, because I went to great lengths to remove any extraneous noises and like the clock ticking in the background. I changed the clock. I actually made a video of doing it on my other YouTube channel where I silenced the noisy clock of doom, because oh no, wrong place. I wanted to go to Rosslyn. Redeem that here. A couple of direct clips won't do bad, will they? We could shove them in a room with a shearing thing. Right. Did you sweep that off? You did. So we'll give you some more sweeping work on a lower priority, so that will get us done. Give you like this on a higher priority. What I want to do is put a ventilation. Where's ventilation gone? It's going to be thermium, because this comes out at 500 degrees. Oh, we're bloody hot. Right. And then we also need a Atmos sensor made of thermium. Where are we going to put the bloody thing? I'd rather it was up the top next to the thing. We could move that down by 1. Looks a bit odd, but we could move it down by 1. And put an Atmos sensor, say, right there. And a bit of thermium wire connecting it together. And power-wise, we'll have a bit of, make it out of thermium because it'll melt. Up to there. We'll come out by 1. I know it's wasting thermium, but yeah, we've got thermium to waste, so... Right, once she's built all of this and done what she's got to do, we'll brick it all in. Actually, we can brick this side in at this point because she can reach everything from inside. That'll be the last one we'll do. Oh, we've also got to put in the actual gas pipage. Obsidian, that'll have to be. We'll come out there. We'll put a high pressure vent on the end, just for now. Where are we going to get the power from? Can this line take it? No. Look at that. Yeah, it's running all of this. It probably can take it because this doesn't all run at once. Pretty much all of this is very rarely going to run. I'm going to add that to it. But not out of thermium at this point. Yeah, we'll just... Right. Beautiful. Excellent. Good job. I want to run this ladder. There. Awesome. Everything's coming up roses. What's that? Oh, it's that pincher pepper plant. Wow. That hasn't grown since we've been here. It's just hanging out on the abyssalite. Dude, what is it? Too cold or too hot? Too cold? Crikey. Well, when this thing gets running, it might warm the area up a little bit. I doubt it, because I'm probably going to double thick this. This will be the floor for the next level, so yeah, probably anyway. I'm not sure. We'll try and squeeze what we can in here. Make a nice little place to live. I'm also thinking of making a room, filling it with a liquid, and running the cooling loop in it, so that all the material scooped out of here can be dropped into it. Similar system too on Lavini, where we drop the material from the iron volcano into here and have it on a buffer gate, so it keeps everything in here for a specific amount of time, cool it down. That would be a good way of doing it. Right, we've got our liquid tank set up. I want to say, okay, you've got to be on 50 and 20. The automation from that will be like, yes, please, I need water, which is turning on this input. Probably not powered. Not going to do anything until we power it. Can you build that quick for me? They're probably going to bed. They're always going to bed. And then we can connect this. And when that gets powered, it will automatically fill this tank up. Tank will automatically feed into these two guys, which I'm thinking of actually just putting the pipe there instead of here. I was going to do it slightly differently, but I've changed my mind. So we can actually do that now. That will stop it from running before we're ready for it. We can just do... All right. It'll look a lot neater, I think. There we go. Perfect. One there. One there. One there. Should be able to reach everything they need to reach. Ah, excellent. Nothing should pop inside, and even if it does, we can always sweep it out anyway. But this will be set to fertilizer, which I don't know if I can actually... Yeah, I should be able to set it now. Yeah. That'll chuck out any fertilizer that gets made. Hello, extremely slow LE2. Where are you off? Trying to get a piece of barbecue to eat? No, I might put your table right here so you can just get your food and eat it without having to walk miles. That'd be a good idea, actually. You could just make your edible, like, whatever, food room right here. We could, yeah, we could make it here. Not that far away. Make a little fire pole so that they can go to bed quicker. Move this room up to here. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. Then you've got the rec room and the mess hall or whatever you want to call it there. And a fire pole straight down to where the food is stored until we get around to sorting that out. In a way, I'm annoyed I made that outside the base now. If I'd made that in here somewhere, we could have double used that. We could have used that to store their food in. Freeze it. Not that it's freezing anything anyway. It's in a sterile atmosphere and it's refrigerated, but it's not exactly... I think I maybe made that out of the wrong material. I should have made it out of steel or something. Let's see. Depleted uranium. Properties. Thermal conductivity of 20. Thermal conductivity of 54. 20,000. 54. And what else? What if we made it out of? Crap, we don't have any. Oh, we've got copper. Lead. I thought we had aluminium or... Don't. We do have a volcano here. We could send some across, but it'd be a lot quicker and easier just to build that out of steel. And I think they can reach it, can't they? No. Deconstruct that one. We'll see. If we lose our vacuum, we'll figure out something. But oh, how much power are these guys giving us? Look at that. 400 each. Didn't they used to give like 1600 if they were eating? They must have changed them. Must have done. I think we can get rid of these batteries out of the base now because we've got our battery bank up there, haven't we? Yeah, that seems pointless keeping those. You can use a rocket to shave neutronium off the sides. I do apologize, Templar. I didn't see your message. I thought they patched that out. I'm going to find out when I go to Grosslin. I'm going to dig all this out from above. I'm going to just drop this ladder down. We're going to have to do something here. This in somehow. Brick that. Oh, we could brick that from inside, couldn't we? We don't need to use obsidian. We can just go. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Awesome. Ah, that's still unlocked. This one is unlocked, but I'm going to lock it now. Right, good. If we can brick that from inside, we can drop this ladder straight down here. Right, we also need to brick there in that case. We'll double thick that. We'll bring that in again. The ladder will come right by here. That's awesome. And we can dig all of this out and I'll see whether I can... Well, I won't be building a rocket here. I'll be landing one. That's the problem. Don't think it will land if this is in the way. Interesting. Keep going. Digging a bit out each time. Yep. Perfect. We can highlight all of this at an 8. Do what you want. Do what you want. Any of it will do. As long as it gets done. How long have you got? 17.7 cycles to go. Crikey. I'm nervous. I'm actually nervous. Right, I'm going to move power-wise. Where does it go? One powers this one, right? So if I move that back here, line it up with that one, get that power wire and drop it in. That is much neater now, and we can get rid of this whole piece here. We'll run this right through here now, I think. We run it at this height here. And then run it through here and there. We can put bridges in. There's wires. You can't have bridges for the heavy watt wire. They don't do bridges for that. You put a bridge there for that one. And does this need a bridge? No, that one goes up that way. Yeah, that one needs a bridge there. Where the heck does your power line go? He goes up and feeds that way. This one goes, this one does that way. This one does up. Okay, fair enough. And that one does up here. Okay, yeah. I gotcha. I think, probably. So, that is done. And it's already connected in, so this can go. Not that. I want to... No! Deconstruct you, please. You're no longer necessary. And those bits of power wire there and there and there. Awesome. We won't do anything up there until that's done. I'll get rid of this wall now. There doesn't seem any point that being there. Oh, that's getting changed over. Ta-dum! Excellent. Plated uranium and bog jelly. Bog jelly is sterile. Well, we'll see if that works. It might work better anyway after a refresh. What I tried to do, I tried to put the tile in there, but what if I tried to put the tile in there instead. The utility, the temp shift plate. If I tried to put it there instead, does that help? That bog jelly is unrefrigerated. It's still a vacuum in here, but it's sterile. It's not even cold. Let's try it. I don't know. I don't know. I just work here. Right. Yeah. Oh, that's a point. I'm going to deconstruct that one. And I won't put it there yet, but if that needs it, I'm going to put a solid tile back in there if it'll let me. Seems to let you do it when you're going up at an angle. When you're going down at an angle, it's kind of by their feet, so it says you can't reach. You can if you do it upwards. Seems very odd, but hey. Actually, let's make this 7s. Want this down here done first. Where am I going? I've lost the plot. There it is. Priority. Using polluted water, using dirt, using phosphorite. Well, where did you get your dirt and phosphorite from? They must have loaded it with some when I wasn't looking. But yeah. I actually didn't want it running until I was ready to pump all the gas out of here. So let's go power-wise and snip them off. They stop working. Right, because I wanted to... Yeah, there's gas in here now. Crap. I wanted to run this to a vacuum first. We'll just pop that up here. Actually, now that there's gases in there, we ought to... Do we care? There's a cuddle pip. Look at him. Distracted by shiny things. Well, he's not shiny, but he's got big ears. Hey, Harold. Cuddle pip wants a hug. Ah, miserable sod. Okay, fair enough. Ventilation. Gas vent. How am I going to do this? If I do it on normal pressure, it should be okay. It's quite low around here. Yeah, fair enough. And that will never run because it's set to above the maximum. So it will never ever run until I tell it to. This should be, as we set it to 50%, so that should get to 2,500 kilos. The automation should turn off. This wire here, stopping the liquid flow. And depending on how long the pipe is, that depends on how much you want this set to on the high threshold. So that it can fit whatever's in the pipe in the tank, which is usually quite a lot. Right, so that's now off now. So if we check the liquid, it's now stopped. And the rest of the liquid clears the pipe and fills the tank. Now, obviously, this bit of pipe has to be full of liquid because it's feeding the machines. If this was a very long stretch of pipe, you don't have to have it full. As long as you just put a high threshold for when you want it to stop that's long enough, that's got enough space left in the tank to empty the pipe, you're all right. You might not care, and you might just leave pipes full of water or liquids all over the place. Fine, you can do it how you want. Right. I also need to remove just the conductive wire here. Can get rid of you. Won't do this one until this bridge is built, and then we'll power this section from here. This will all be moved right back when all the tanks are gone or empty. That one's done. That one's done. That one's done. We've still got all of this row to go, and that's all the ethanol that was here at the start of the game. We'll probably also get rid of these smart batteries because we've got our battery supply up here. And they're being kept nice and cold by the cool slush geyser. Right, we will get this side triggered as well, but we just need so much power for it all because these heater things are 960 watts each. I know they're not running all the time, but it's just running the wires. But they don't pop. Talking of pop, there goes the bug bucket. Just popped up. I remember seeing those things on documentary years ago. Right, let's sweep that out. Bits of materials here that need to be swept out. Rid of all this crap. Go. Insufficient fertilizer. Well, I'm going to suppress that. This one just must have some fertilizer in it. Right, okay. Is this going to be built, please, somebody? Oh, they're all asleep. Crap. Okay. I'll come back. Uh-oh. This looks... Every time I come here, I'm like, oh, I must do something about this. And get distracted with other things. And look at this as well. We're kind of getting to the point where we've got too much of everything. Too much materials, Captain. We don't know what to do with it all. Rosalind, let's go back here. She should be ready now. Oh, she's going to bed. By the time she's got round there and, you know, onto the rocket to sleep, and then come back in here to do everything. Ugh, it's a pain in the arse, to be honest. I think we'll get rid of these. Get rid of these. Not the power wires, please. The deodorizers. The tiles. And if we divide this space, I think we can have 4 high rooms. 2, 3, 4. Because that would make a... We could. One will be a 3 high room and one will be a 4. I think that's acceptable, isn't it? Run that along like that, and then run this one along like this. Not enough materials, but hey. Don't need to build it all out of... what was I making it from? I thought we had loads of that. Yeah, we're running out of materials to make things out of... there is some more sedimentary rock in here that we can dig out. The big patch of igneous we could go for. Yeah, this one needs doing. Once that's done, I guess we'll go in here and dig this out before the rocket takes off and makes it all superheated again. We'll come in here and get it. If we build a few granite tiles down here, yeah, that'll do nicely. Priority that. Want to make sure that's done. Power wise, what was that? Oh, okay, that can go. Deconstruct, sorry. Yep. You can go. So that's our plan. We're going to have 1 4 high room, 1 3 high room, and we'll divide it up into a bedroom, or maybe several bedrooms. They can take guests, you know, visitors. Visitors from outer space. We'll brick this in as well once we get to this point, but we're going to dig out some of this, I think. Mop all this. That is set to phosphorus. So when we mop it or get to it, it will automatically get dumped. She'll do that job when she gets it. Have we got a worn atmo suit? We do. That should be a very high order job, but because of priority settings, she's not very likely to do it. That's right, come down, dig 1 tile, come in, take off your suit, put your suit back on again. And now what are you doing? Where are you going to go next? What's the plan? Picking up a little tiny piece of granite and going back. Okay, that's fair enough, I guess. That'll be frustrating to watch. Let's cancel. We cancel most of that. She can build that. Dig on a very high priority. Dig this pit out, would you? Yeah, there you go. Now you can make it out of igneous rock. There we go. Mop. Let's... Oh, I should have done the mop order first. I think I did. As long as you get... as long as you're quick to click the mop order, you can usually get it in there. There you go. Even if it fills up too full. Still mop it. I'll cancel those two because there's floating mop orders in the air. Right, so now we can make this ladder out of igneous instead. Makes more sense to me. You come all the way back in just to destroy that and then go back out again. Probably did, didn't you? Right, that is done now. So we need to brick in. Oh, hang on. Now we need to dig that tile out and examine the vent. And she's very slow. Very, very, very slow. And I don't really want a base full of hydrogen. It would take a very long time for it to go through here and come up and collect here, but we could get rid of it out the door. Would be a possibility. Could we just place a little, you know, little drip like on a piece like that sticking out or something, you know, so we could climb in there? And 2. That's exactly where I put the bleeding pump though, isn't it? Need to come out here, put the liquid there. What are you doing? Harvesting plants. You'd rather do anything than mop, wouldn't you? Oh, and I can't say as I blame you. Pretty much the same here. Right. I go a bit higher with this wire. A bit higher with the wire, like that. And I put a sweeper. Auto sweeper there. And I make it out of lead. It probably won't get that. That's the wrong button. Don't you just love it when you do that? Ah, annoying. Perfect. Do such things as these, Ellie. Ellie number 2. Probably, yeah. Right, so what's going in this one? Dirt. We need phosphorus as well. But you don't seem to want to get that. Make that a much higher priority because we don't have as much of that. No pending deliveries. That's a problem. Because that says we've got phosphorite here. Is that not reachable? No, that's definitely reachable, isn't it? Yeah, it's reachable. So, why? That's refined phosphorite. We just need... Find phosphorus. Isn't that phosphorite? What do these things want? Phosphorite. Well, that's a problem. Considers. Find phosphorus. Unless it's somewhere else under here. I don't remember seeing it anywhere. No. Knowing them, it's no, it's not an organic. Certainly not rare. Could be a mineral, I suppose. No, it's not a mineral. Not a metal or a seed. No, I think they changed the name of it, and that is it. Unless I'm sorely mistaken. Not liquefiable. It's not that. Ooh, hang on. No, it's not you either. Certainly not edible. It could be cultivatable. Or is it this one at the top here? Phosphorite. Maybe it's that one. That seems confusing. They've stopped. They did a change to stop it being confusing and made it confusing. At least, I think they did. Well, at least he's got a job now, so that must mean that they're going to put it in there. Good. Eventually, when they decide to do it, go back to Rosalind and see what's happening. Right, we need to dig that out, get that researched. I think that's a bad thing to do right now. We've got lots of hydrogen. We can sort the pipework out and things like that. But I don't think it's a good idea to actually go in there until... Well, at least until we've... Well, I know what we could do. I've got a plan. I have a plan. I'm a man with a plan. Stan the man. Got a plan. And we will brick up inside. We will place our door. Place our door here. Please, come on. Quick, quick. Chop, chop. Place our door. Yeah, it can be made of steel for now. Power-wise, I do want to power it, but I don't want any of this to drop inside. So I'll power it from outside. But when I delete it, it'll all fall outwards. And then what we're going to do is we'll probably need another tile here, but save them ducking underneath all the time. I'll put there on a lower priority. Oh, we can delete these two tiles here. We've got kind of a way through. Leave that to be built. It works in my head. Probably doesn't work in reality, but it works in my head. That's the main thing. Errands. Not allowed by schedule. Well, as soon as they wake up, I'm going to hit the emergency on that just to get some put in there. I want all the ingredients there so we can get this thing running before I end it. And that will be good. Grand. Fantastique. Okay, there's another piece of conductive wire there that can go. Just the wire, not the... No, look at him. He's an old cuddle bunny again. Right, is this still a vacuum? Yeah, it is still a vacuum. Let's place a utility. Temp shift plate. We don't have enough diamond to make it out of. We would make it out of iron will do. I want to see. Boom. Can that be built? Unreachable build. Well, in that case, no. Cancel that. That's weird because you can build tiles normally speaking at angle. Yeah, you can build that at an angle. We can build that tile, open this up, and then build it properly, and then yeah. But that doesn't make sense. No, we can't open it up because then it won't be a vacuum. I think I'm going to just try and do that. Place that. Then we'll just brick this back in, I think. Yeah. Well, do that in a minute when that's ready. Cuddle Pip is really happy. Why don't you go in there and hug that egg, huh? Put you in there, couldn't we? Cuddle Pips. Cuddle Pip. Yeah. Let's wrangle the bugger. Wrangle that Cuddle Pip. That'll be LE2's job. Errands? Oh, there is some in there, is there? Phosphorite. Yeah, there is. Excellent. Right. So we've got all the materials. We've even got a sweeper ready to go. This can be set to... well, that is on a 9 to make them actually do it. But eventually, when that's set correctly, that'll be on a 7. And this will be on an 8. But we'll have to kind of just fudge it for now. Like that. But they drop the materials inside the room. They just sit on the floor doing nothing. Looking exciting. We're going to make that below. But this starts to pump out. None of those materials off gas. You can actually see the gases moving. Oh. Yeah, we're going to get a bit of natural gas pumped out here, which isn't good. I'd rather we didn't, but it'll probably float around and annoy me forever. But never mind, eh? What we could do is pump it into a gas tank. By the time they build it, it'll probably be too bloody late. Too bloody late. Yeah, build it there. And... run this. Where's the input? The white one's the intake. Do that. You never know. Might get back there in time. Oh, they're still filling the dirt. Once she's got fertilizer, she'll be less likely to run around doing other jobs. She'll be in here pretty much all the time doing what she's got to do in there. Here's a blueprint. Ooh, plastic. Ooh, joya seeds. Ooh, plastic. Yeah, we'll take the plastic. I want these plug slugs wrangled up. They can go. That'll give Ellie something to do, won't it? Now, power-wise, we can finally get this connected up. Yep. Once those two are built, we can get rid of all of this crap and turn this into our new dining room. Yay. Probably get rid of these doors here, I guess. Probably get rid of those. Kind of wish I'd left a gap between the bedrooms. Then we could have just continued this ladder and made a fire pole with it and just continued that right the way down the middle. Never mind. At least you can kind of see the structure of the original stuff that was here. I don't mind seeing that. It doesn't bother me. How are we doing? How are we doing? Oh God. Yeah, we're starting to pump it out now. Let's block it. Come on, build that pipe. Build it. It's more important. Do that. Oh, the cuddle pip's in here. I don't see it. Didn't see if the cuddle pip actually cuddled the egg. Don't know if it cuddles them unless they're in one of those things. They need to be put in the incubators. We could just pump this out. Let it pump out. Let's get that. Let's try. We'll try. Hello, Ellie. Gonna get to work. Good job. Good job. There's oh, she's already wrangled them. I think we could do with these extra beetles as well. Yeah, bring those down here. We'll have like 4 in here or something. Yeah. No, there's only 1 now. I don't know where the others are gone. We had 2 at least. Oh, it never brought it up. That's why. Because once it's wrangled, it then becomes a like storage almost job. Fetch and carry, which nobody wants to do. They should get that built eventually. Then we can finally get this oxygen pumped out of here. I didn't realise they were going to automatically start because I didn't realise that the dupes had actually loaded them with dirt and phosphorus. So as soon as they got the water, boom, they just started running. Wasn't prepared for that. Oh, there's a stream journal here. We need to get them sent abroad. So we need this to, oh. Where the heck would they be? Manufactured? No. Industrial? No. Ingredient? No. Clothing? No. Where the heck's a dream journal? Miscellaneous? No. Rare resource? No. Uh-oh. I don't think you can send them. Crap. Story trait. There we go. Haha. Right at the bottom. Right, so that can be put into there. We've got to get rid of the sweep only command, otherwise sweeper won't take it. Set that to a 7. What's this set to? A 9. Okay, I can set that to an 8 then. That's fair enough. It won't be very often, so it'll be a job that just turns up once in a million years. So, yeah, that should work. As usual, they're off to lunch. They never do any bloody work around here. They're always going to lunch. See, this guy's been wrangled for ages. If I go to errands, there's nothing. Because the errand for that is on the critter drop-off, not on the critter. So you go to errands on here, it's a ranching job, which means nobody wants to do it apart from Ellie. So, yeah. Let's run this down to a 7. And run that to a 7 and that to a 7. And then she might be more likely to go and do the wrangling jobs first. They're a bit more important. Theoretically, that should work. But hopefully. We're getting a nice little storage of supercoolant building up. Every time I come here, I just, if I remember, I pick another like 10 or 20 orders. Or 99. I've never done 99 supercoolant orders before. That'll keep them busy for a while. Crikey. Did they ever mop all this mess up? Yes, they did. Good. How are we doing here? Oh, crikey. I missed the eruptions. Yeah, that's just erupted. 15 cycles nearly. Crikey. Much hotter magma. With the overclocked. There seems to be a lot more of it too. Although what I think this one's doing... Yeah. They're both at the same temperature, but I think this one is melting the igneous. Which is why it's so much cooler now. Yeah. Explain it. How are we doing for temperature at the top? 196. That is absolutely beautiful. These are running at 822, so they're not overheating. Perfect. I'm going to pop back to Grosselin. And we should have been making ISO resin, but this thing was just like way more efficient than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to gather a lot of heat and be running and turn all this to steam all by itself without this erupting. But that didn't prove to be the case. So we can't make any ISO resin yet. But we do have to plan how the hell we're going to get the ISO resin from here into here and how we're going to automate. Because like if you pumped all that in there in one go, that's a lot. If this isn't erupting, then how are we going to kind of gauge when to send it in there? Almost means we need another piece of automation in here. I'm thinking about that. Yeah, because we could have run this wire up this way. We could put a what do we need? A thermosensor in here. That way we can see if it's over a certain temperature. Yes, you can send down some resin. That way it won't send resin down if it's only the aquatune or if it's too cold. Actually turn it to iso resin. What's wrong with you? Oh crap. Didn't know I was making the wires out of thermium. At least we're getting them back. That's the main thing. Right, yeah. So you can do that. Then you can deconstruct those two. You can come in here, dig that out, do what you've got to do. If a little bit of hydrogen gets out, then a little bit of hydrogen gets out. Too bad. I'm not going to be upset about it. I'll leave that set to above 10 bazillion gazillas. Actually, no, we need that set to... We need that pumping out. Get that. It won't stay as a vacuum because as soon as I walk in, there won't be any reason, there won't be anything to stop. Some oxygen getting pumped in with me, but that's fine. Not bothered about that. That's right, just drop thermium all over the place, Not like we need it or anything, or it's valuable at all. Right, we can brick this in now with some of this lovely materials that she's been doing. Great job. Okay, we'll get rid of those. That, and we'll also climb up 1, 2, so we can go there. Climb up another one. Yeah, that'll be nice. Just get rid of some of this crap. And keep as much of the abyssalite in situ until we're ready. Bit more slime here. Once this is dug out. He's done a good job, old Ellie. Needs a promotion. You need a pay rise, don't you, Ellie? Not even stressed at all. She's just like taking it all in her stride. We'll do a bit of a sweep up, I think, before we go. Get all this crap out. We could take the clay back with us, I suppose. Yeah, we could. Once this has had an opportunity to get out most of the gas, we'll come in and dig this out and see what we can do. I don't want any non-hydrogen getting pumped out here, really, because it'll be very hot. What we'll probably do is do one of our little vent things. Actually, no, we'll just pay the power for a vent. And if it's hydrogen, it will go over here. And if it's not hydrogen, it will be very hot, probably. So we'll send it out to space. Get rid of it. Probably be the best way to do it. I feel like waiting for doom for this thing to erupt. You know, it feels like it's just waiting for like the inevitable destruction, mayhem to occur. The battery can go in there, I guess. Along there. Hey, would you like to go back up there again? Not actually diggable in the wall there. It is. Oh, okay. This is going to off gas, but this room's full of chlorine anyway, so I'm not really bothered. You better dig your way down, Ellie. Now, there is slime there, and I'm going to hit sweep on that. You should be able to take that and drop it into here. This one is the... Which one's the slime? This one, isn't it? Double checking. Yeah. That's the slime one. So if I stick allow manual use on there. Good. Scoop up that slime. Nofsky. There she goes. Perfect. Now, I also want to set that was supposed to be put in liquid, but it never did. You're going to put it in there? Oh, crap. That needs to be... slime needs to be removed from this one. Not supposed to be. If I take that slime and sweep it out... I think she's getting the slime anyway. Right, yeah, she's going to put it in there now. I think I'll leave that now on manual use because this is locked. She can't get in there. It's overpressured, so the slime can't off gas. So we can just leave that on manual use now and she'll go and get all the slime she can find and put it in there. I'll undo that from sweep only because, yeah. I think we need it. Oh, was that it? You come all the way down here to dig one tile and then you walk away. Right, this is igneous, so I'm going to change this now to igneous. Get down. Get down. Yeah, maybe there. That'll do. Because this is in line with the rocket platform as we currently have it. So we might be able to push it across a little bit. Yeah, not much. I didn't really want to take too much of this abyssalite away. The thicker it is, the better. Especially down by the down here by the this tungsten volcano. Or maybe we could use the rocket exhaust to heat the magma and put in a spike. Rocket exhaust will help power it. There's more bug jelly coming. Bug jelly from Mars. Well, from the earlier. I think what I've done wrong is I've changed this, haven't I? Where did I change it? What did I do? I changed it to 50 kilos. I think that's too much. Needs to be down to like 20 or less than that. Need to work out how much bog jelly we're actually making in a day. And then when this triggers in the morning, we know exactly how much is going to be in here. So we can set this accordingly to the right amount so that we're not wasting too much red bolts. All the red bolts I'm bothered about, those like power is key, isn't it? Are we worried about wasting power? I don't really know that we are, but that can now all go. That can be fed from the top. That can also be got rid of. Perfect. Lovely job. Oh, what's wrong here? Pipe. Oh, we made it out of obsidian. You bleeding. No wonder they were taking so long. Made it out of obsidian, didn't I? Freaking muppet. Okay, right. Now, that should now finally get built. And then we can pump this into a vacuum. Well, I don't want to pump it fully into a vacuum. I want some in here because we want a bit of natural gas in here. Otherwise, these things will start to overheat because I never put in the cooling loop. I was going to, but I never quite got round to it. We could use the actual polluted water that we're feeding the machines to just sort of run around the room and just cool everything down. I need to up that by a little bit, otherwise it probably will never get done. How's this looking up here? We're going to slowly start picking this away. Are we going to do it that way? Yeah, because we can come down this way, can't we? It's probably infinitely safer than running across here. Start deconstruct. One of your dupes gets hit in the face by a red bolt that's like 50, whatever it is, you know. That's yeah, gonna hurt. Oh, how's this bog jelly? Fresh, sterile atmosphere. I don't like this system. It's not worked for me at all. Not at all. No. I will put a gas in there next time. So the way to do that is to just add a little bit of bleach stone to this. So they allow manual use. Take off steel. Sweep only. Consumable ore. Bleach stone. So if I can find a little bit of bleach stone, don't need much. Have we got it on here? No, we don't. Oh, wrong way. That I meant to click that one. That's better. And we'll go to here. Find bleach stone. At least I know where bleach stone is. There. And then we can click on. Where is it? There it is. We can find a piece. Was it in this box? Is that where we put it all? I want a little tiny bit that's just like loose somewhere. I think it's all in one spot, isn't it? How are we going to do this then? Let's slime in there. Slime in. We could send the slime over, couldn't we? Crikey. He does mushrooms. I don't want to send all of that bleach stone over. I know what I'll do. I'll build a... We build out of bleach stone. You can't make anything out of bleach stone, can you? No, I know what I'll do. I'll put another box. Where is it? There's a box here that hasn't got anything in. We'll set that. What did we have? 168.2. So if I make that 158.2. Come on, 158.2. Did that work? I don't think so. 158 will be fine. And we'll make that on a higher priority than this one. Oh, hang on. That means that we just changed this one instead. We did. Well, that means there's some bleach stone on the floor here. There should be. Where is it? Nope. Didn't. Should have pushed that out of there and dropped it on the floor, but I can't tell. Oh well, we'll just chuck it all out. Boom. You're all out. Which one did I set? Can't remember which one I set now. This one. Nope. You. Consumable ore, bleach down. 158, please. Like that. That one is nothing. I don't want anything in here. That way, when they move that into there, there'll be a small amount left that we can sweep up. And it will get put over there. But this one, we need to change this. Don't want them putting that in here. Turn that off for now. That'll drop a little bit of bleach down in there. We don't need much, just a smidge. A smidge is an official measurement of amount, volume, smidge. Oh, this is looking good. We can now put a door on this. And we can sweep up all the crap. And we can move this. Ah, the power line doesn't even need to be there. That can go. What's that? Gas? Yeah, that's a gas line, but that doesn't need to be there either. That can go. Awesome. This is going to be our new little meal prep area, whatever you want to call it. Let's make that out of gold because it's pretty. Where's the center, do you reckon? Right. That looks better. Awesome sauce. Excellent. We'll have some mesh tables. Some mess tables, not mesh tables. I will put 1, 2 there and there. We'll have a water cooler in the middle. Aha! Nice. And this one will be got rid of, and we'll put some plants in there to make it a room. And let's check that the size of the room is not too big. It's 84 tiles. That's perfect. That's fine. Just what we needed. We might send a dupe over that's got some decorating skills so they can actually turn these into private bedrooms. Don't think they count as no, they're still barracks because they didn't have a picture up. Need a painting or something on the wall. And then what I'm also going to do... Ooh, this is ready now. You can start that pumping out. Come on. Need to just snip this pipe though, don't I? Yeah. We'll just keep an eye on it. Let it pump out. Hopefully most, if not all, of the oxygen. Hopefully we won't get too much of the natural gas. The oxygen should float on the top, so we should hopefully get mostly oxygen. Not convinced, though. Not convinced. Getting a lot of mixed gases here. That's fine. We'll see what happens. Right. Did they move that bleach stone over? Yeah, there's bleach stone in there. So if we click on the bleach stone, it goes there. That's that lot. There's another bit there. Now we can click sweep on that. But it's got nowhere to go. Storage bin. Who fills bleach stone over pressure. Right, let's make sure can't go anywhere else except for where we want it to go. I don't think it can go in any of these. No, and no. And we'll set this to sweep only on a 9. Hopefully they'll put it there. With any luck. And they can't put it in here because this is full. It's full of 158 because we've set that limit. So they can't add it to that one because it's too full. Make sure it can't go anywhere else. Yep. Should be right. Let's follow Harold and make sure he... Make him... follow Cam. Da, 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 da. He's so excited. We'll just follow him. I think he's going the right way. Any luck? Might not be, but you never know. Keep an eye on him. Follow him around. He's on a mission. After watching LE2 for so long, he seems really fast. Whoa. Right, so that should chunk out there. Watch this in gas mode. Yep, that's gas. Little bit there. Boom. Should off gas and fill that room. Boom. And instantly it'll start cooling down. The chlorine is now minus 30. And the bog jelly should realise that it's now in a minus 30 atmosphere. It might take a deep freeze. Oh no, there you go. It's changing. As that off gases, there's not much there yet. There's only a few grams. Once that pressurizes up, that little bit will be absolutely fine. That'll pressurize that up. And yeah, that's perfect. Like that. Getting there slowly. Look at this mess. We're using polluted water as a coolant is kind of like ugh. Really nice, isn't it? Beautiful. Put back to not there, to this one. Right, excellent. I want to bypass. I want to bypass this thing and just want to just connect that directly into there. And we're going to allow her to put oxalite into there whenever she wants without this conveyor meter blocking it. But it will be set to sweep only, so it can sweep these two bits. I wanted to do was talking then. I was like, who the hell? Stop making that noise. Right, okay. I want to get in here. This is now a vacuum. I'm going to set that above. Pass that one and pass that one. We're going to come in. And we're going to dig this tile away and we're going to examine this. Yeah, we're going to let out plumes of gas, aren't we, doing this? But never mind. Get rid of this high pressure gas vent. We need to move it. Yeah, I've got a plan. I've got a plan, Stan. What's the plan? I don't know. Don't ask me. I just live here. Right. What we're going to do, we're going to brick this in like that. We're going to put a drip of liquid on there. Guess what liquid we're going to use? Any prizes for guessing? I want to deconstruct that. What's she doing? Gone for a chat on the phone. Typical bleeding woman. Look at ya. We could have made you one of those things using the carbon dioxide. We could have made you one of the odor pop things. Yeah, we could have done. Oh well, never mind. Now we've got lots of igneous rock. We should be able to build this floor. And we should be able to come down by, was it 3? Yeah, build this floor. We have 2 rooms, 3 by 3. Yeah, that seems legit. Don't need it much more than that anyway. This power wire will be placed in a much more better position for whatever we want to do. But for now, we are saving the game. Crikey. Another 5 cycles. You know what? You get so engrossed in what you're doing when you're playing this game. You just absolutely forget the time. And next thing you look around, you're like, 4 hours have gone by. And you're like, crikey. Crikey. But I just like, talk and think aloud so that you can hear my kind of thought processes. What my plannings for it. What I'm envisaging, whatever that word is. No, actually, I'm going to cancel that for now. We're going to get this thermium swept out. We're going to get this high pressure gas vent deconstructed. We're going to put a block here, and we're going to put a drop of liquid here. We want to get rid of that one, and we want to get rid of that ladder. I'm leaving as much of this as as I possibly can. So later, the tree is busy making more. Got bog jelly to eat. Oh yeah, look at that. More resin. You're a good tree, aren't you? They say you're grumpy, but you're not that bad. So we need a ladder down. No. Yes, no. Actually, you can just be there. That's fine. Cancel. Right. Let's see you get this bit done. Thank you very much, Ellie. Ellie number 1, as opposed to Ellie number 2. Build a tile there, please, Ellie. That needs to be done. Plumbing, bottle emptier. We'll go right there. Right, excellent, excellent. And what can we mop up? Let's see if there's any available. Property, errands. No pending it. So if I tick, yeah, there's resin's already ticked and there's no pending out. So we need to see if we can at least mop up some resin. Yeah, we can. Ooh, excellent. Means we can put a little drop of resin right there. It won't be perfect, but it'll definitely help. Then we can come in here, do what we've got to do in here, and even though she's incredibly slow at doing these things, she'll be able to do it. Come on, mop this up. Yeah, good job, Ellie. Good job. No, don't do that. Mop the thing. I thought she was coming to mop. Nope, she's coming to get igneous rock instead. Well, there's loads of igneous rock out here you could be taking. Crap, this area's filling up, isn't it? We need to use our sweep tool. Do that. Do consumable ore. Bleach stone. Sweep that up. I want to actually cancel bleach stone off of here. Make sure it's not on there. It's not. But it should be in one of these. Oh, actually, there's no storage for it. Where the hell are you going to put it then? Here. We'll put a box. We need a box in the storage bin in this liquid. Set that to resin. Our favourite liquid lock, which will probably turn to iso resin because the thing is so hot. Never mind. Hopefully we'll get it examined and done before it turns to iso resin. But it might not. That's got to be set to consumable ore, bleach stone. Now, one quality of life mod that I would be nice for this game would be just like a button that you can pick to go off-gassing stuff. So you can just go to there and you click off-gassing stuff and it will just instantly select anything like bleachstone, oxalite, slime for you, whatever. That would be nice. Ooh, a wart seed. Would that be useful here? Probably not, but we'll print it anyway. Right, are you going to mop this? No, you'd rather do anything except for mop. Please come and mop this. Can you do it now? No, you're going to build that. Are you going to mop it now? No. You'd rather sweep oxalite than mop. Well, yeah, I can't say I blame you, really. Mopping's not that much fun. We need it done, so we're going to have to do it now. Don't worry about the oxalite. That should now leave us with resin. Sweep or empty. That means we can now set this to resin. That should produce a number 1 job for Ellie. To drip some resin. Doesn't need to be much, just a tiny little droplet right there. Once she's done that, wait for her to pick it up and start coming back with it. Click there and we'll click deconstruct that one. And the one below it will deconstruct you as well. She should go in there now and deconstruct those. A tiny little blob there. If I go to here on the gas menu, gas overlay, that maintains our just that tiny little droplet there. It will get very hot because this gas will be incredibly hot. So let's see if she can instead of building all this stuff on a 7, I'd rather you examine the you going to examine it? I know she doesn't like it. She doesn't like this job. But, you know, hey, errands. It's a number 12 job for you, researching. Please do it. Oh, okay. No, not that one. That one. Ellie. Ellie. You need to do it. You've got to do it. Oh, I know you don't want to. Classed as a researching job. Yeah, it is. That should be your number 1 job now. Go and research. If this thing erupts, which it's probably going to because it's not dormant, this is going to get stupendously hot, and this liquid will instantly vaporize and turn into a bit of iso resin. But never mind, it's worth a try. We don't have any better liquids to try using, so we might as well. And also, Ellie, just sweep. She takes super long to analyze, so we'll just leave her to it, I guess. And what we'll do is once we've made the rooms, we decided how we want our rooms to be. Oh, it's going to erupt. Our liquid lock was closer. I could run that through it, put a little bit of gold there. If our liquid cooling loop was closer. It's not. Yeah, once we've done our room layout, we've decided how that is. We need to kind of use this pipe to add to this pressure vent. We'll run this to that, and they'll both be. Look, there's 257 per tile in there already. This is now erupting. This is going to get hot though. We didn't brick it in. I think we'll brick that in. Well, this liquid lock's managed to survive, and that's next to a 500-degree hydrogen vent, so it might be alright. We'll see. We might end up with some oxygen leaking around, but no, not oxygen, some hydrogen. We've got some here, look, already. We could just pop a vent tile there and let that out. Now, if we get too much trapped in here, it'll be a problem because we won't be able to get it out very easily. Not with the one gap at the edge here. Really difficult to get rid of. Look, loads of power. And then when this erupts, we'll have even more power from these turbines. Until they die, which they probably will. Yeah, I'm saying, I guess. They'll probably not survive. But still, we've made quite a bit of progress, I think. The mushroom farm is about to self-harvest itself again. This one's about to overripe. And then it will feed the tree some more mushrooms. The job of the tree is actually quite slow. Look at all the resin we've got to come. That'll take a bit of time. Once this erupts and turns this into a steam inferno, we can start adding some of that resin to it. Bringing it into iso resin. And maybe we'll have to do something with this because I don't want to be dropping the water in here at 94 degrees. I think that's a bad plan. I will probably just maybe pump it through and drip it out here where the rocket will be launching. Rocket can turn it into steam and it'll evaporate out into space. No more problem. But yeah, that's Pretty good progress, I think, so far. So good, he said, hopefully. If you're watching this on YouTube later on, I'd very much appreciate a subscribe or a like if you can. That would be great. If you're watching this on VODs later on, hello, hi. Catch me live next time if you can. That would be great. Awesome. I will find someone to raid, and I will see you all later. Thank you very much for coming. Thanks for stopping by. Catch you in the next one. Cheers.